What's up, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy TGK. We got another episode of Midnight Mavness tonight with your boy TGK here and co-host STIX. We got a lot to get into, man. We're going to talk about the latest Mavericks cuts. We're going to talk about the latest signings that they've had. We're going to talk about some Gortman and Jason Kidd talk, Klay Thompson talk, and then we're going to get into ESPN's top 500, but more specifically, any Dallas Mavericks related, where they ranked D-Live, Kyrie, and things of that sort. Then at the very end, we're going to get into TGK and STIX season predictions for the upcoming year. We're going to do something different. We're going to get into more stats-oriented predictions. We're going to get into that, all of that. We're getting into all of that and more here on Midnight Mavness, episode 38. Let's go ahead. Let's get this show going.
Up.
What I mess up, Sticks?
Well,
two streams?
you
Two
didn't
stream keys?
change the damn stream key, so it thinks we're trying to send 2 feeds to the same stream key. So
that's funny because that didn't happen yesterday, and that's what I did yesterday.
yeah, you picked YT2 for both of them, is what you did. You got to pick one on YouTube, and YT is the way I've described them, one is the other. So I'm gonna test something real quick, and I hope it doesn't screw it up. I'm just being honest.
Oh, we're still testing.
You know how that goes sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I know.
Anyway, but yeah, that's it. I'm hoping this will just come up and this will work. So, this is our last dress rehearsal for Midnight Mavness for the full start of the season 2, right? Yeah, that's the excuse. It's dress rehearsal again. Everything else looks like it's running good. So.
Okay, because maybe let me refresh mine over here.
See, this is the problem. You tell me my audio sounds like crap. I tweaked it. Now they're saying I sound like I'm in a cave. This is the problem. You hear something completely different than whatever they hear. So I tweaked it. Now they don't like how I sound. I can't win for losing on this.
It sounds the same. I said you sound like.
Do I sound like I'm talking in a cave to you?
It sounds like he's in a porta potty, right? Like that little echo. That's what it sounds like to me. You know when
But we tested this before we went live, and you said I sounded fine.
Well, it sounded better as it got better, but I couldn't fix it all the way.
I don't.
Where else is this? Why is it
Here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing.
More than one.
I need y'all to tell me what it sounds like now. Does that sound better? I mean, I've literally turned off every single setting I made for this to balance out my audio. And you say it was fine. I thought it was fine. You told me it sounded like reverb. Then you said it was fine. I go live and everybody's like, I just don't get it.
I'm trying to delete this.
I don't know what. Check settings on my mic. Make sure. Same? there's no way I sound the same. I literally just changed like 4 settings. It's impossible for me to sound the same. Literally. I just tweaked so many things.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. But yeah.
So tired of this.
Yeah,
So there's like nothing has changed. And I have literally changed my entire audio settings. I took equalizer on, I took equalizer off. I've tried both. I turned all my compression off. Like there's no explanation for why my audio is coming in different anymore. None.
Yeah. I don't know. More than one ingestion is using the primary URL.
I got that. I already fixed that. That's not happening anymore.
All right. It's still showing on my end.
Stream health says poor because of it.
Yeah.
We're not going to 2 anymore. I killed the other one. Is his audio coming in clear? Make sure it's not this ingestion problem. Make sure that this isn't actually the issue. Like maybe it's messing up the quality.
Yeah.
Talk for a minute. Does he sound normal? Like in his monologue, did he sound normal? Okay, so you're coming in normal.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so.
Yeah, no. TGK's camera is outstanding, and he and Rels now both look like they are members of the Sovereign in the MCU. Well, you know, the Wi-Fi is working tonight, y'all. The Wi-Fi is working tonight. Imagine that. TGK's Wi-Fi and camera is working. Can you believe that?
Dude, there's no way. Like, I have so many settings in here. We're using, like, literally right now, I'm on default settings. Like, I'm in the same settings you're in. And we have the same microphone using the same voice meter software. There's no explanation.
We're just going to have to roll with it.
Let me try something.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you muted on that phone? I mean, Mike?
No, I'm not muted.
Like physically?
No, I already checked that. I already tested that.
Did you
say here's?
Did you move any of the did you change any of the little buttons on the back? Yeah, I can't hear you.
Now I'm unmuted. Okay.
Yeah, I think that fixed it. What you do?
I use VDO settings. It might be VDO tweak messing my settings up.
It actually sounds a bit better right there. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't reboot, Joe. Jesus. Like, I can't reboot. That would kill the entire stream.
see what Latte said.
Yeah, it's like my building's announcement. All right, is that any better? I need to know from everybody that's listening, not just you.
Sounds better on my end.
Is this coming through better? Is this working better? This is Midnight Mavness. It's for fun anyway. This ain't so serious like the pregame show, so whatever, you know? See, like, they're saying the exact same. That's literally not possible. Like, you're hearing the change, and it's not coming through to the stream. Like, that's not... Hold on. I got another idea. Let me try this, too. Okay, we're going to try this test. Is this any better?
I've been doing, man. It's been an interesting week in Mavs land. A lot of information happened today, and definitely want to get into all of that. I wait for reboot sticks. We're gonna get those hashtags going. Reboot sticks. How do I? Why is this there? Delete forever. Yes, understand. Hopefully that fixed it. No, probably not. Well, anyway, while Sticks figures
okay,
it out, if you don't mind.
Is this any different? I unplugged the mic. I rebooted the audio engine. Any difference? No? No?
That could be the bearer of bad news.
Nope. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea what to do. Like, I have...
Is it
Look, I'm going to pull this off. Is that making anything?
Hey, yo. Stick sounds like he's talking in an empty can.
Yeah, like, you know, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move you to the screen. We're going to go to this. Okay, this is how this is going to happen. Okay. We're going to screen share. You start talking. I'll test audio settings. Just let me know when you want me to change. Let me know when you want me to change the image.
All right. Y'all bear with Sticks, man. He goes through so much, and unfortunately, the mic didn't want to participate today. But we're gonna do as we do. We always adjust on the fly. You know, we don't stress over here. We just test over here.
He said he can hear me breathing, so let me there. Make it even better for you.
All right. So today, Noah Weber reported, along with AJ Lawson, the Dallas Mavericks have waived Emmanuel Miller and Jamarian Sharp. Dallas now has one two-way spot available. The only candidate for this open spot on the current roster is preseason standout Jay-Z and Gortman. So that was earlier today. I was actually pretty sad I can hear myself. I don't know what Stick's doing, but I was sad that Sharp got released, and I know they're going to try to keep him on the Legends on a G League deal, and I hope that's the case. Um, but there was some more information as far as who he ended up signing. If Sticks could show that image.
There you have it.
There
Hey,
we
does
go,
the mic
there we
mic any different now? I've changed a few things. Anything? Does this change? Because I swear to God, if y'all tell me it's exactly the same, I'm gonna there's gonna be problems because there's no way it's exactly the same. I'm about to really tweak it. All right, here. You know what I'm about to do? Like, there's no
way this is the same. There's literally no way this is the same. There is no way. Like, this can't be possibly the same. It's impossible.
No, it's definitely not the same. Definitely not the same.
I'm in danger.
That's me right now. That's me right now while Sticks.
I'm in danger.
I need that. What was that? I need that. I need that as a voice changer.
That's on my.
So, this one's the funny one, because we're just going to talk like this on that. The Dallas Mavericks officially announced that they converted Chazzy Gortman's contract to a two-way deal.
Yeah, this is why they think this is a hobby.
Yeah, but this is funny. This is good. This is good content right here.
Yeah, this is real good content. This is superb. If y'all are loving this, please leave a like on the video, man. I see we got 2 likes. We got 22 people watching. Y'all are voting without your likes. We just need some likes, man. Encourage us, boost our morale here. Noah Weber reported the Dallas Mavericks officially announced that they converted Jazian Gortman's contract to a 2-way deal. Sticks, I know your mic not be ready, but I do want to get your 2 cents on this. I know you were a bit critical on him during Summer League, which there's another person that was pretty critical on him on Summer League. But to see him turn around this quickly from Summer League to now, how impressed are you? You're muted. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? There we go. I redid my
we
audio mixer. I didn't know if it actually came back yet. Okay.
Actually sounds better.
Does it sound better?
Yeah, it does.
I don't trust you because they say nothing changes.
No, never mind. Here's the thing. When you say
I
like
had the
one
same
word,
microphone that he's using. That one and this one are the same.
Please like and subscribe to help out Sticks for a better mic. Oh man.
Hold on, camera. I'll be right back. Yeah, I was very critical of Gortman, and I was told that I was crazy because I was all over him, and I said he played like absolute trash. And I probably should. I don't know which is better because everybody says it sounds like crap. So I probably shouldn't talk too much, but it sounded like crap. So he played like crap, and I wasn't the only one. So let me go ahead and give you the other person that thought he played like crap.
Oh.
That's not.
No, that's it. No.
I'm sorry.
So
I thought I was
Jason
going to
Kidd.
the video.
No, you're good. Not yet. So Jason Kidd, right after the game, he talked about what players he wanted and this and that, and we ended up getting to the Gortman conversation. Jason Kidd stated he was terrible in Summer League. That's kind of crazy for your coach to say, but it is Jason Kidd, and he's been very consistent with being pretty blunt like that about his players. So it's just kind of what you come to expect with Jason Kidd. So that's fine. I mean, if I'm a player, I don't mind it. Like, you're one of the greatest players of all time. So if you're going to tell me I was terrible, I should take it the right way and take it as motivation to get better, right? So he said he was terrible in Summer League. Yeah, I can hear myself now. For what he's put in, the time that he's put in, he's worked extremely hard. Just shows that you could fail and fall. As long as you have a group that believes in you and you believe in yourself, you're going to do the work. Good things will happen. Let's cue up the video so y'all can not only read what he said, y'all could also hear it.
Yeah, he was terrible in Summer League, and so I'm just telling you the truth. And so for what he's put in, the time that he's put in, he's worked extremely hard. It just shows that you can fail and fall. As long as you have a group. Yeah, he was terrible in Summer League, and so And I'm just telling you the truth. And so for what he's put in, the time that he's put in, he's worked extremely hard. It just shows that you can fail and fall.
Yeah, the videos.
As long as you have a group that believes in you and you believe in yourself and you're going to do the work, good things will happen. And,
Yeah, the video, I tried to tweak that video, and it's just not.
Jake is kind of low. I mean, that's just.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, let's talk about Mavs issues. Why are you going to have a press conference and not have really good audio quality recordings all the time that come off so that we can all hear them properly? I can find one other one. There is another one, but the whole point is what we put up on text. We were just going to let you hear Jason Kidd. But yeah, that one, I tried to move it up, but it's not working. And my mic's still probably the same too?
Yep. Still. Well, what he said, yeah, it still has the tube porta potty echo. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. That what Jason Kidd said. I think we've all been impressed with what Gortman has done this season. So this preseason. So the fact that he was able to get a two-way, I would like to see him work his way up onto the main roster. There's players on the main roster that don't need. How would I say? I know maybe I'm blowing too much smoke up Gortman's capabilities, but I was just really impressed. The man looks like a pro. He has a pro handle, a pro shot. He's been impressive as a rookie. He's, I believe 21. It just looks like a pro to me, and so I'm excited to have him on the team, and just excited to see how we end up developing him. Joe says TGK has a Stanley Cup filled with micheladas. That is hilarious because it is not a michelada, but it is. Yeah, you can't even see it, but it is a chelada. It is a modelo limón y sal. Yeah, so, but you can't see it, right? So I'm not promoting.
We got another test. Do I sound any better? Do I still sound like I have an echo? Is the reverb gone? Is this better?
Ooh, it is better.
Is it better?
Yeah, I don't hear no porta potty.
I think I may have figured out what it was. This stupid thing turned on a setting that I never use in the background of voice meter. I finally found which one it was. Great. Fixed it.
Whoa.
God.
Whoa.
Now I'm going to turn my equalizer setting back on.
Sometimes when TGK is like right about things, like.
Yes, Div, I know it's what you told me. I was trying to find it because I don't use those settings and I don't touch them. It should have never turned on. I was looking. I appreciate you, though.
Oh, I see my mic is kind of low. Let me volume that up for the people, Don't y'all just love this stuff? Like, don't y'all love, like, things like this? It's just, this is what comes with the
Oh, it's great. It's super duper.
I boosted my volume, Joe. It should sound good now.
Yeah, TGK brought his back up.
Yeah, it should be good now. All right. What else did we have on the docket? I feel like we've just been kind of adjusting as we go. Anything you wanted to add to Kidd being as transparent with his criticisms or not lack thereof, but his observations of Gortman in the preseason?
I just want to go back to this voice to make it funny again for the show. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
I need to get that.
Look, this isn't a hobby. We are professionals, and we're also professional comedians. Didn't you know? I got jokes.
Mm-hmm.
We were all just testing you. This was really a dress rehearsal for you, the fans of the show, to see if you were really paying attention or if you were lying to us. See, it was all a setup. That's all it was. I swear.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's my excuse right now. Anyway, so now, like I said, Gortman, I'm happy. Guys, what I saw from that passing from Gortman, I put that tweet out like, y'all better sign him. Like, that dude went from looking like absolute trash the first summer game. Like, get that man off the court. Like, why is he even up there? And obviously, Jason Kidd agreed. The whole summer league, that's what he looked like. He comes in, and those first preseason games already starts looking good. His shot looks absolutely beautiful. It is clean on that shot. And you go, cool, he's doing that. Well, it's not just what he's doing there because he's also like those passes. I mean, some of the vision he's already shown is like, is Dinwiddie going to have a starting position, even be a second unit down the road? We'll see about J Kidd. Like, you know how J Kidd is with young guys. We'll see. But, you know, it's also one of those things I think it's like when they really, I think Gortman really impressed Kidd. And the fact that he really impressed him that fast, I think that's a good sign that he may get a shot that like other guys haven't gotten. Because even compared to Hardy, like Hardy is looking a lot better. His shot's looking better. He's playing better, but he still sometimes looks a little out of control. And he's really not a good, like he's a good two, but he's not really a great facilitator and anything else when they need him to be that. Not yet. Mm-hmm. He needs to slow down. Same with Omax, but Gortman just looks like he fits. I mean, that man's out there throwing lobs, throwing bounce passes. I mean, that pass I forget who it was the other night. That one pass he threw, and I was just like, what? Like at the end of the game, I was like, how do you see that one? So, yeah, that's what you want, right? That's what you want, and that's what we're getting out of him right now. And good. Maybe it makes Dinwiddie play even harder because he's like, oh crap, this dude's coming from outside of Brandon Williams clearly trying to sabotage him the other night. Brandon Williams was like, I ain't giving you the ball. Oh, you passed it to me? Oh, that was a good pass. Oh, fumbled the ball. Oh. Where it looked like he was trying to sabotage. Gortman's so bad.
If I could give a couple of shout outs here. I see we got TMP in the building. Sorry I didn't get to all the comments. We were, working out on Stix's audio over here. We got Kareem in the building. What?
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Building. We also got Joe in here. We also got Div. Hey, what's up, Div? Div, are you ready for the season?
No.
Are you ready, man? Because you were missing all off season. But it's good to see you back, man. It's good to see the gang back. Because we are literally 6 days now. Is it 6 days? It is 6 days now from the official start of the new season, man. I'm excited. And like it's funny. Isn't it funny to you sometimes? It's like when you know the date is around the corner. We started working on all the new show development and stuff like that. Like what? Well, when did we start working on all this sticks? Well, like early September, late August?
I've lost time. I've lost track.
Right.
It's just too much.
Like we were like
I try, dude, don't remind me of how much I've looked at this. Like, I don't want to know about that. Thanks.
I mean, it's just to let the people know, man. We've been busting our ass. You've clearly been busting your ass. I've been trying to help as much as I can, but we've been busting our ass being up late night, and it's like it's crazy how time goes. Because time just flew by. We thought we had enough time, right?
No. We're going back to the 3v3 tournament. You thought we had enough time. You don't realize how fast things go. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I'm admitted to, Sticks. That's what I'm admitted to.
You said we.
Daddy,
that's
chill.
you.
Daddy, chill.
You. I always have to remember to point towards your
Daddy,
camera.
chill.
You, him down here. But yeah, man. Black says digging the layout. TGK and STIX. Appreciate that. My God, appreciate that. We got Big J in the building as well.
I got a big amount. I took a different. I am the big or the little.
Hey, earlier today on We Talk Mavs, the members only over there. Big J debuted his office voice.
Did he? Did you hear the office
debuted
voice?
His office voice.
Hey guys, I'm at work. I can't really talk very loud.
Hey guys, I'm at work right now. Yeah, I think the Legends are going to sign Sharp.
For Big J.
Oh, I think the Legends are going to sign Sharp and but yeah, man. See, we got Colin in the building. What's up, Colin? Says, hey, TGK, the thing I am looking forward to the most of all is team success. Then Luka gets his reward. D-Live thrive. Klay knocks him down. Kyrie gets revenge. And we get the chip. I do have a poll in the comments below. It says, what are you most excited for this season? The 4 options are Luka MVP season, Klay redemption arc, Kyrie killing the narratives, and second year D-Live. 50% is on Luka's MVP season. Interesting. TGK new segment is ASMR. What are you putting on screen, Six? What are you putting on screen?
Oh, what you were just saying. I'm using it because it's a long one. I'm using it. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hey,
yo. Whoa.
You know what was funny is like, apparent, like Joe was talking earlier, talking about, Am I on a TGK show where I can't say anything before getting told pause and all this?
Hey, yo.
I guess I've built that reputation, you know. Where,
Super mega.
You built that reputation. What are you talking about? King put pause like constantly.
yeah, but
That's all we do on
I mean,
playback. Pause. It's like
I'm to blame. I'm the reason for being blamed for that.
whatever.
You know,
they
with
do it.
the
They do it whether
remember
you're
with
there or
the
not. So they can't count.
remember the halftime showers and all that good stuff. Like I was one that started all that.
Yeah,
you know?
that was inappropriate as all hell. Chico said fire.
What's wrong with that? I don't want to get onto that.
not talking about that.
Cream says new segment. I was not. Big J, you were in office, or you debuted your office voice for sure.
Right,
But
so you
anyway,
wanna move to the
appreciate
next one?
everybody. No, you know, I was talking to the people. But yeah, no, we're good. I'm messing with you. Go ahead. Let's get it. Well, let me see what's the next.
We got to
one.
get to the interactive one we wanted to do with everybody. So I mean, between you and I, like, come on now.
You trying to rush the show? Let's go ahead. Let's see the next one.
No, I want to get through the stuff so then we can have people come up and talk and do what we do for Midnight Mavness.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah.
Got to get the topics up so they know what to talk about when they come up here.
All right, per Noah Weber. As you see, there's a lot of Noah Weber content here. You know, just one of the great reporters for the Dallas Mavericks. Y'all go check him out. Noah Weber, 00. And I don't know, TGK might be able to start bringing some news to y'all as well. We'll let that
We'll bring.
there's some development there, man.
We can throw that in. I mean, no, you can't leak that out like that and not like kind of tell them what's going on.
So basically, I was put on, I guess, a little bit. I mean, how detailed do I need to get? Or can
Let's go with this. After the whole thing with Brad Townsend the other day, and we called out the fact that Mavs content got put behind a paywall, and then we got made out to be told that this is a hobby, and they do it for a living. Not that we're mad. Guys get mad. It happens. No hard feelings to Brad over it, right? We're not mad. But then Mark Follow-Up came back later. We got to joke a little bit. I mean, he threw one at us. We get it, you know.
Yeah.
But Mark Follow-Up come back later and replied onto one of TGK's tweets to his map of the things and said, you know, hit me up next time at a game or a practice, whatever. We'll find out. So then TGK basically replied and said, I don't get to go to games yet that often, and I don't have credentials to get into the practices. And so Follow-Up has now followed up directly with TGK in DMs. Thank you, Mark Follow-Up. We appreciate that. That's good. Mark Follow-Up helping somebody out that's trying to get going. And so now we've sent over an email to the person that Mark Follow-Up actually told them that we were going to be reaching out. And hopefully we will be getting corporate media broadcasts, like when they send out any corporate blast all the media guys, we will be getting access to that at the same time, so we can get the news out ourselves now instead of depending on everybody else to get it to us. So we can provide you much better content on social media and videos, you know, without having to wait for someone else to put it out and bring it to the people.
Yeah, so we'll see if I get included on that the communications email, and if I am, I'll be able to help out and get information out there to everybody. So, like I said, I would love to be a part of that, because and I know these kind of things is touchy, because there was a paywall of information that I could have seen, but you know, because some of us don't have access to that email that the Mavs sent out, there was no way to see it unless you saw a paywall, right? So now that if I have access to it, I could create said article or said tweet or said whatever without a paywall, without any of this stuff, and make it easy to understand for all of us, right? And I just think that's really different. I think that's unique as hell, and a lot of credit goes to Mark Follow-Up to think outside the box, as he was like, I don't know why our content creators aren't involved in this to help get that information out. And I was like, hey, I would love to be a part of it. So if that's an option, involve me. I'll help out. Like I always say, man, I'm the biggest freaking Mavs fan you could think of. I'll criticize my team because I want my team to be better. And if you're going to give me an opportunity to put information out there to improve the communications and the transparency from the team to fans, I'll do my part. I'll definitely do my part to help out. So,
So TMP said, simple fact. By the way, TMP is also Mavs highlights on Twitter. When you're watching the games, you want to see any highlights before, during, or after the game, check out his Twitter page and follow him because he's definitely on top of the highlights. But not really anybody gets faster than him out. So, but yeah, simple fact is most of the old school media quote professionals are so completely bland with nothing interesting to say that being called a quote hobby might be a compliment by comparison. That's the conversation that TGK and I had the other day. They're struggling right now to find balance. The problem with legacy media is that legacy media went through journalism school and they did all these things and they get assigned and they become the de facto expert. And we were used to just getting the experts' opinions because that's all we had access to for the longest time. But with modern media, I don't want to wait for you to get it out when it's the free internet and we can get these things without waiting. That's why teasers don't really work much anymore, right? You want to tease me at the 5 o'clock about some breaking news? I'll just go on the internet and look it up. Stop teasing me about it. Just put it out there. So the thing is now is you've gone from bland media guys that basically are really good reporters and they understand proper structure and how to put out an article. And I'm glad they're professionals at that. But now I don't have to pay for that content anymore. So now if you want to get paid, you have to not only be able to put out good content, put out better graphics like we're trying to do for the podcast now and for our streams and up, your game, but you have to have a personality that people want to listen to because I got 500 people I can go to now. I don't have to listen to you being the only expert source. And that's the struggle. And instead of embracing the change, a lot of legacy media is fighting that change and they're just getting kicked to the side because of it. So put your stuff out free. Give people a reason to want to subscribe to you because they want to hear you talk and they want to hear valuable content. And they don't want to hear what? The same old thing. What is Mickey Spagnola right now with the Cowboys saying? Well, we'll wait and see. Oh, I'll find out. We'll find out. Then what the hell are you reporting on for us? I can find out on the internet. I don't need to. We'll find out. Well, what do you mean? Why are you on a show? So, it's the reality of what's going on.
Imagine having a shtick where you just like, you don't provide anything. All you say is, we'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, so I'm just personally, like I've always said before, I've always wanted to just be a part of, the Mavs community in some sort, way or fashion. And the fact that I was able to start a pregame show and then this develop into that, it doesn't, I can't think of the word. Like it's, I don't take it for granted the fact that I get a direct DM from Mark Follow. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up listening to this man as a kid watching Mavs games. Right now, here I am exchanging DMs with him. Like it's not lost on me at all. So I'm thankful for even just the opportunity to be a part of something with the team. Like it's a dream to be associated with the team in some shape, form, or in any capacity. So just know what I do with anything Mavs related is because I'm a mother. We can cuss here, right? I'm a motherfucking fan of the damn Mavericks. Okay, put it like that. All right. I'm a hardcore, diehard Mavericks fan.
Hold on.
And people got an issue with me being a fan. And if people got an issue with me being a fan of my fucking team, and I don't know what to say. Where's the stuff? Like I'm rocking their stuff, man. I rock their stuff. I'm just a hardcore fan, and the fact that you get acknowledged by your peers, right? Like TMP, We Talk Mavs, Slightly Biased, Joe. Joe was one of the great aspects of the 3v3 tournament. Mavs Reddit, like all these people that have built their association with the team. I'm just glad to be a part of it. And then now the fact that you get to be exchanging DMs and potentially getting communication press releases from the Mavericks, like it's crazy. And you never know where this could go, right? You never know. And again, just know always I'm not ever going to lose touch with the simple fact that all of this, all of being able to create content, all the connections, being able to get connected with STIX was through this, getting connected with all these other people is through this content. So again, it's always Mavs first, and that's just how I look at it, man. Like I don't like people taking advantage of my team, right? I don't know if y'all saw King's tweet earlier. It was like, not everybody that talks Mavs is a Mavs fan. So I'm just saying. So when you got legit Mavs fans talking to Mavs stuff, it matters. It matters. What is that?
Look at the screen.
Oh. Hey. Motherfucking Mavs fan for life is copyrighted.
Big J said, you better watch it.
Son, where'd you find
He
this?
said, you better watch it.
Yeah, my fault. What about
Yeah,
Legends fan?
I went to go to solo and I hit monologue instead of the solo cam, so I started playing the intro again. I was like,
I know, like my momentum was here, then the thing. I was like, oh, what the hell?
look, you got to just get fired up again. Just got to.
Yeah, just gotta tap in. But no, I'm just thankful to be in this position now. Pause.
Hey, yo.
All right. What's next on the docket here? What's the
Have
next
we talked
after
about this yet?
Oh no, we haven't.
Nah, we haven't talked about this yet.
We have not talked about that.
So Klay Thompson.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm playing with Luka Doncic this season. How do you say it again? How do you say? Doncic.
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 Yes. Doncic.
That man can't say anybody else's name correctly, but he can say Doncic. He will admit it. So Klay Thompson, I'm playing with Luka Doncic this season. I think will be great, and a huge reason why I'm here is because of Luka and the chance to play with him, elevate everybody's game since he's been in the NBA. Hold on. As we talk Mavs would say, I was told that nobody wants to play with Luka because he's a ball hog. I was told that we can't bring better players here because Luka Doncic is not a team player. What was it that Tim Sr. said again about why Tim Hardaway Jr. couldn't hit anything but this broadside of the rim? Evidently everybody hits the side of the rim according to him. And how's the Detroit Pistons show going so far with Tim Hardaway Jr.? Yes, it wasn't Luka. Yeah. How did Lively and Gafford play in those games when Luka wasn't in those games? Oh, that's right. They played better. Yeah, it's funny how that works.
Interesting.
Funny,
You
one
were
of the
told,
potential
though.
greatest shooters ever in basketball says otherwise.
Sticks, I've always, because, all right, so I grew up in the LeBron era, right, where 2003, I'm learning how to shoot like LeBron, because he has this weird shot where it's like, it's stupid. Back then it was really bad. But then when he was like in Miami and then his second stint with Cleveland, you would see like all these players take pay cuts to go play with him. And this is like the first example of seeing a great NBA player take a bit of a pay cut, right? Even though I felt like that was kind of his market in a way. He took a bit of a pay cut.
And not only take a pay cut, but did not go to play with LeBron?
Did not go to play with LeBron, the Lakers, right? That's great context. No, that's great context, Six. Because his dad played for the team, all that stuff. There's so much to be had there. But he dished all that, took a pay cut to come to Dallas to play with Luka Doncic. Yes, it's with Kyrie and Jason Kidd, but Luka Doncic. And I can sit here now as a fan and be like, we got one of those guys. We got one of those guys like LeBron where guys are willing to come and take a pay cut to play with greatness, to get more success, to get another championship. And to me, I think that's what basketball is about, is winning championships, right? Klay is not your one. He's not your second option. Maybe he's your third or fourth option, whatever the case may be. But he is an option now on the team. And the fact that he could find he can find a role here. We all know that his role is going to be simplified with the Mavericks, and it's going to highlight his capabilities because what we need is shooting. And one of the greatest shooters ever. But the fact that someone like him with his stature and his capabilities, his championship, his pedigree, is willing to come here to play with Luka Doncic. Ladies and gentlemen, you have one of those bona fide superstars in Luka Doncic that is garnering that attention, even without going out there and trying to, how they say, temper, like LeBron did. I just think it's pretty awesome that we're here. We're here. I always wanted to have a player like that. We got a player like that, and we are here now.
Indeed. So I don't want to play the video. I don't think the video is going to come through. Well, let's try it. Let me see if this one comes through better.
Let's try
I
it.
think we'll be great. And
Yeah, and I got to remember to turn these audios on when I make these things. That's one thing I'm still getting used to doing.
Yeah, it's super low.
ahead, we'll have a lot of time to build great chemistry. But he's such a great player. I don't think he needs much time to get acclimated to new teammates.
I got to start when we get these. I got to figure out. I got to put them through an audio thing and boost them first. So
It was worth a shot. Worth a shot.
yep, yeah. We'll
But yeah.
I'll start boosting those audios when we get those, so we can get these to make come through better.
But yeah, before we move forward, man, if y'all don't mind taking a second out to like the video. Also, if you're not on Discord, or you are on Discord or want to consider being on Discord, we have a TGK TV Discord. If y'all don't mind, thinking about joining it, we talk everything in there. We do a lot of more behind the scenes stuff, like, hey, what should we improve on the show? So if you want to be able to get directly to us and give us feedback and insight on how to improve the show, Discord is a place to be, man, and you'll get our show notifications. So if YouTube isn't doing the show notifications for you, Discord could help out with that. And you could also talk crap to Sticks. And then if you want to play me in putt or putt party, I'll hand you some L's there. But yeah, consider being a part of the TGK Discord and all that good stuff. And then also, if you want to be a member, that is an option as well. Sticks, what else do we have on the docket here?
Next thing.
Yeah. The ESPN Top 100 list came out. It's pretty interesting. We're about to show you. There it goes. The list of Mavericks that made the top 100. At number 71, Klay Thompson made it. He fell from, that is a crazy fall. He fell from 41st to 71st. That's crazy. That's a crazy fall. But do I feel like that's kind of fair? We'll get into that in a bit. Derek Lively came in at number 56 on the top 100. Kyrie Irving came in at 25th in the top 100. And Luka freaking Doncic came in at second. Second out of all 100 NBA players. Sticks, what are your initial thoughts on all of these rankings?
They still didn't give Luka number one. But at least they got him to 2. Better. So, Lively, I know that pissed a lot of people off. But if I'm being honest, this ESPN Top 100 is trash. They put my kid's favorite player, Herb Jones, first team all-defense player. First team all-defense. 97. You cannot be first team all-defense in the NBA and be the 97th best player. You got to be at least top 50 minimum. So these guys,
that is crazy.
Maybe that's why they fired all their better their better actual NBA player analysts. Remember, so I think they just started slapping stuff up just to see how riled up they could get people. I don't know. Kyrie Irving moved up from 34 to 25. I think that's kind of disrespectful, but Derek Lively 56 is. I know it pissed a lot of people off. I think it's valid. I think he made a hell of a difference in this team last year and where we were able to go as a rookie. And they're projecting for, better. Klay, I think that's probably what you would expect after the way last season went, and they're discounting Klay. But it is funny because everybody's been saying that he's a huge addition to us. So why would he drop 30 points if he's going to be such a big player, right? So these people literally do not know what they were doing when they made this list. Just saying.
That is a bit crazy. There was another list that said I think they had Kyrie ranked 26 on another list, and they said he's ranked on 26 because he didn't cause any distractions. That's just how stupid some of these lists are. But how do I feel about Klay being 71st? A 30-point drop is kind of drastic. I think 71 is kind of dish. I think 60 would have been right where Klay should have been. But I understand 71, but I think 60 would have been fine. There was plenty of players that are not going to have the impact that he's going to have here. Derek Lively at 56. I just think that's a huge respect to him on what he did last season. Obviously, no one in the NBA other than myself and a few other Mavs fans out there thought Derek Lively was going to have a great year, like I did. You know, no, I'm playing. I don't think it was that great of a year, but I did. I have a video before he ever played one game where I said, what is it? The center of the Mavericks future, something like that, right? And I put Derek Lively in the middle of this black hole, and you had Luka on one side, Kyrie on one side, and like Derek Lively was like the key piece. And I was saying, like, do you have on the current roster, do you have what you need to win in the future type stuff? And so it's like some, you know how I get into my astrology stuff, Sticks. I get into like all the universal and black holes and stars and galaxy things in space, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I do. But Derek Lively, I think that's a good spot. I think by the end of the year, next year they're gonna have him like top 25. Kyrie, I think 25 is actually pretty solid. I think that's pretty perfect, honestly. And I don't like the fact that Tim McMahon is the one that has quotes on all of these players, because Tim McMahon's a hater of the Mavericks. Then Luka Doncic.
What did I say to you today? What did I say to you today?
What?
He wanted me to put up Tim McMahon tweets, and I was like, the hell I am. We're going to use Noah's tweets because Tim McMahon can shove it.
And this is why I have a co-host, ladies and gentlemen, because, there needs to be a balancing act, right? Because I could go way over here or way over there, and, you need to be balanced, right? You need to be zen. So that's why Sticks helps in many facets on this show. But Luka Doncic was the most disrespected. What is Big J saying? I like black holes.
I'm down, Big J.
Big J, relax, yo.
Hey, yo.
Because that could mean anything.
Super mega.
All right, but yeah,
I got the support.
Well, what? Yeah, I can't even see it. Oh, let me see.
Great job, no Timmy ever.
Great.
No Timmy
job,
Hardaway. No Timmy McMahon.
Okay. Hey, I'm not mad at it. But yeah, I know Nikola Jokic was number one. I'm tired of the fact that he is given MVPs and number ones for absolutely nothing. Like, what did he do last year that was better than Luka Doncic? Tell me. Other than having a more cohesive starting five? Huh?
Kitchen sink.
Oh, yeah. Let me go to my kitchen sink too. Let me see what I got over there. I don't know, bro. I don't know. A man that damn near scored 34 points, almost 10 rebounds, and 10 assists per game. Yet the guy that scored 26, 12, and 9? Like, bro, come on, bro.
Damn near 34-point triple-double for an entire season.
And that's second best in the league. He went to the finals, injured all through the playoffs, went against juggernauts after juggernauts after juggernauts, and got to the finals. When Nikola Jokic got to the finals, y'all want to know who he played? He played an 8 seed and won a championship. Whoop-de-doo. I'm not that impressed. Like, if Luka Doncic and the Mavericks would have beat the Boston Celtics last year, there's just no way. There's no way you could put Nikola in front of Luka. And that's their only reasoning. But even then, Luka has beat more 50-win teams in the playoffs than Nikola has, because Nikola hasn't beaten one. So, like, I don't get it. If it's about playoff success, Luka Doncic. Cool. You got your finals, Nikola. You got your, awarded MVPs that you stole from Luka. I don't get it, Sticks. I don't get it. What is it about Luka that people hate? I don't get it.
I don't either. Evidently, my neck didn't like me shaking my head either about it. My neck was like, my back of my neck was
Super mega.
Hey,
ow.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
yo, sir.
Look, this is what we were talking about earlier. Like, this is your fault. Like, you can't. There's nothing about that needed an AO or a pause. So the back of my neck popped. I'll get this man some help. He's a lost cause.
It's Midnight Mavness, y'all. It's Midnight Mavness. But yeah, man.
Let me tweak this camera angle a little bit. Let me get.
Don't be tweaking, man. Don't tweak.
Whatever. I'll do what I want.
Don't be tweaking.
It's so awful that if somebody wanted to arrest him for being awful, I would accept it.
All right, man. Any final thoughts on this list? I think
I'd like to
they're
get ESPN
missing
off my screen as soon as possible.
I think they're missing PJ Washington. I think they're missing Daniel Gafford because I think Daniel Gafford's a top 100 center. I think PJ Washington's a top 100 player. I think there's actual Maverick players that should be here that are not on here. Najee Marshall, I'm pretty sure there's a player on that top 100 list that he is better than. But next year we're going to have about
I want to point out something. Do you want to know how disrespectful ESPN is? They credited Joshua Gately. I think that's his name. Getty Images. I put it on there to make sure it's credited too. They couldn't take the time to get a quality photo of Luka, so I rebuilt that with the proper image that was taken that you can get on the internet. They had it all blurry. It's like all pixelated. They grabbed like the worst quality photo they could get for Luka and put it on there. Like they didn't even try to just like make this look good. Like this was
shame.
Like this is ESPN, and they couldn't even get a high-res photo to put on the screen of Luka.
Shame.
At number 2, these people, shameless. Shameless. It's just no respect. I do work hard for my money, Joe. I do. All right, you ready to get into
Nicola was a second. Hold on, let me. We don't have the. We don't have the. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I was about to say we don't have the middle tweet thing on here. No, not. We don't have it built in. We do. We have it for Midnight Mavness.
Which one?
The comments. The comments one were.
Oh, I thought about that. I can build that real quick if you want to do it for later.
All right, I'll just read comments for now. Nicola was a second round pick underdog. Luka came in as a champion, and they wanted a reason to tear him down. So sad. That's pitiful by the media. TMP says I've actually given 2 likes. TMP has given 2 likes on 2 different accounts. We got 28 people in here and 17 likes, man. It just all you gotta do is go on your phone, click the little thumbs up, man. That's all it is. That's all
Joe needs
I
to play
ask.
Sound.
For what?
Big J's in the house.
Big J's in the house?
I got a big amount. I took a different
No,
route to pick up a
Joe,
little.
this is what I'm dealing with here.
What? Oh,
There. Big J must be in the
there you
background.
go, Joe. There you go, Joe. Hope you enjoy that. All right, we want to get into the next thing here, where we
You want to do your semi-interactive one now?
I want me some glory hole.
Yeah.
Right. So, this is a new thing that we created to
We
start.
created this.
Didn't make this
Yup.
earlier.
Because I give
It didn't load.
Sticks
I
a
know why.
vision. I give Sticks a vision, right? He can't see, but I give him the vision, and he's able to.
So just so y'all know, I have no visual memory. So I know this is going to throw people for a loop if you've never heard this before. It's actually a legit thing. I have no audio up here, and I have no video. So I can't see my kids' faces. I can't walk through my house in my head, like visualize that. It's called like mind blindness is the best way to call it. So I can't like visualize an image in my head and then try to reproduce it on a screen. I have to work off of something, and then once it gets going, I could right. So I have a very good recall memory because of it, because I have no visual to recall. So there you go. So now, just like my children and my wife, he likes to talk crap about me not having any vision. Yeah, shut up.
Fun times. All right, man. We got a
If
cool
you're a
little
teacher in the
segment
audience,
here.
please make sure your children actually get tested for that, because it makes your learning different. Okay, that's the more you know. PSA for the night.
Hey, we need more of those segments from Stick. So we're gonna play a fun little game today, y'all. A fun little game where we predict our stat predictions for the 2024-2025 season. So this is going to be total points, total assists, total rebounds, total blocks, and total steals. I don't want to go based on averages. What you think? Should we go based on averages or just totals? What do you think?
I think average. Average is. Yeah,
what do the people say? Should we vote on average?
Rank, you rank Luke off 34.8% or 34.8 points per game. So it's like per game kind of thing.
So average.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to stat predict.
Luka.
we're gonna predict stats on averages. Okay, not totals. And so
we're
say if
predicting
Luka
stats, or are we picking the player? I thought we were just picking the player that was gonna lead that category. Are we?
Thank you. Appreciate the correction there. So yes, so we are predicting the player that is going to lead in this category based on their averages. All right. As you see, we got
and
points.
We're gonna try
assists.
and see how quick I can update some things and test something out.
Yeah. So we got points, assists, rebounds, blocks, and steals as the categories. We also have field goal percentage. We got 3-point field goal percentage. We got free throw percentage. We also got turnovers. And then we got mine and Richard Case's and Sticks and Joe's and Big J's favorite category. Probably TMP likes this category too. Hits to the face for the season. So hope y'all are excited for this, you know? Ready to get this started? How ready are we? All right, Sticks. Well, we're gonna go right to left. Yeah, we're gonna go right to left. So I'm gonna let you pick the first player for who you think is going to average the most points per game for this upcoming season.
Well, I do believe that would be Luka Doncic.
All right, you got Luka Doncic. Will this update live?
Will this work?
We're trying something out live. We're doing it live. We're doing it live, y'all.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. Let's see how this works.
Oh, looky there. Looky there. Boom. Let's slow it down.
Where'd you find this?
Hey. Sticks is him. Sticks is him. Y'all give it up, man. In the comments, man, if y'all been appreciating this, y'all give it up to Sticks, man. Give it up to Sticks. This man, look at what we be doing. I be like, here's my vision, Sticks. Creates the vision. And then now we're able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are pushing the boundaries here, y'all.
He forgot to say and make it look 10 times better than his vision.
No, my vision's good. My vision's good. I was like, hey, this is the vision. I'll let you create.
I'm talking about graphically.
The blank canvas.
Make it look 10 times better than what you would have done. Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look, now I'm motivated to make better graphics than you. So just watch it.
That ain't gonna happen.
Watch it, buddy. Watch it, buddy.
It's not gonna happen.
Just watch it, buddy.
I've seen this for a month. It ain't gonna happen.
Nah,
this man may have visual, but he has no vision when it comes to design. He can't see squat right. Okay, so on the next. Who are you picking?
Y'all see that Mavs pregame show logo? Oh, Luka Doncic. Come on now.
We're going
Luka Doncic. Yeah, Luka Doncic.
Right.
All right.
So my turn, I guess.
By the way, for the people that are watching, if y'all don't mind leaving y'all comments, letting me who y'all think should be for assists. So we're about to go through assists in the comments. Let me know. We got ultra low latency, so I can see your comments right off the bat. So let me know who y'all think.
Y'all got to get involved in this. This is an interactive show.
Interactive, okay.
Just not Joe's kind of interactive. That's an inappropriate interactive. We don't allow him to do this.
Richard K says Super Dwight has only one got a last game. If it's not 10% better, then I don't know what it is. BJ, trust that as soon as TGK figures out to have an old man yelling at the clouds, that will be my new drop.
Bro, Richard, I'm gonna need the English on this to get a lot better. That is extremely hard to read. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you know, I found a way.
I found a way. That.
All right, I need to see people give me.
But we're going back and forth, so now it's your turn. That's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna.
Okay. All right. So for assist. Wait up. Before we move to the next one, how many points you think Luka's gonna average this season? That's a tough one. It's a tough one.
I think he's going to go down. I think honestly, he's probably going to, he's going to do like they said last year. The less you do, the better. Right? That's the Joker justification.
So stupid.
I think probably a little over 30. I don't think. It's hard to say, though, because if the offense runs smoothly and he can get more off ball, he might do more.
I know that's tough, but then also if the team is really good,
go
there's going to
32.
be fourth quarters he doesn't play.
I'm gonna go 32.
Damn, I'm gonna go 31.2. 31.2.
This man trying to get all scientific here.
31.2. 31.2. Right. Okay.
So are we both in agreement? It's going to be Luka on assists too.
Yes.
I think there's no point in us both playing dumb on this. We're like, who's it going to be? I don't know.
I think it's going to be Kyrie.
Boom. It just appeared.
I think it's going to be Dirk Lively. Now, Luka Doncic is going to have an assist this year. I know he had 9.8 last year. I think he might average close to 13. I'm not going to lie.
I think
he might.
The shooting, yeah. I think he's going to get 11 or 12 at least.
Yeah, he's going to get close to 13. If he could get to 13 with 30, oh my God, 31 and 13 with let's say 7 or 8 rebounds a game, bro, that is wild.
Look, Richard, I'm going to need you to hold these comments till we get to the appropriate column, okay? Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks. Okay. Stay on task, Richard. Stay on task. All right. Since that one was a giveaway, you're still going next. So rebounds, what you got? What you got for rebounds?
Oh, rebounds. Who led the team last year? Luka?
Yes.
That's tough. Fuck. That's tough. Ah, man, that is tough. That is tough. Because like Gafford and Lively are going to split minutes. Luka's not. I'm going to say Quinn Grimes. No, I'm going to say Derek Lively is going to lead in rebounds this upcoming season.
Lively, huh?
I don't feel the most confident, but like I'm just hoping that he gets a bigger role, like 28 minutes, 30 minutes a game. Like that's what I hope for. And if he's doing that, he's going to get a lot more rebounds than Luka Doncic. That's how I look at it.
Oh, look what I went with.
Oh!
I went with Derek Lively as well. What do you know?
Look at us.
I think he's going to that kid's special. And for the sakes of Mavs winning it all, I hope to God we're right. Because if that man busts out an average of 11 or 12 rebounds a game, God help the league. God help that league.
Have you seen the little floaters? Have you seen the floaters he's done in the left
floater,
hand?
that hook, that little left-handed. Oh, dude! Like I forget who was talking about the other day. Like that just disappeared from the league, and Lively's bringing that thing back. Like that's a skill that needs to be in the league for big centers, because you can't stop that shot if you can hit it.
Nope.
You can't stop a 7'2" guy throwing a ball
Good luck.
over your head.
Especially when you're doing like a pick and roll with Luka, right? And Luka's man stays with Lively. That's probably going to be a 6'5" guard or a 6'5" wing. Lively posting up a 6'5" guy and you're not affecting his shot. He's just right over you. So Lively's going to eat this year if he does everything properly. All right. Next category, Sticks.
This is mine. Oh, it's a hard one.
It's tough. It is tough.
I think I'm going to go with dating. Yep. I think I'm going to go with the landlord. I'm going to go with Gafford on the blocks.
You too?
I
think the same. Yes, I think the same because I feel like he's block hungry. Like when he's in there, he gets blocks. Lively does too. Obviously, Lively's going to be a much improved blocker. And Lively might get this category as well if he's going to get more minutes than Daniel Gafford. But I feel like Daniel Gafford it's not like, I don't know how to put it. Like he just finds a way to get you a block. every time he's in there. So I think if he's getting enough.
What is this man talking about? Landlord over Goatman.
Well,
It's crazy. On blocks? Don't worry. Hey, Mavs, we got your man a category at the bottom of the list. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah, we got you. We got your category, Mavs News. We got your category. Now, but I'm gonna say Daniel Gafford because I think when he does come in, he's gonna want to make an impact. You never know; he might still be the starter. Who knows? But I think he's a smart bet to get you blocks, the most blocks for the team this upcoming season. But it could definitely be lively as well.
Steals, who you got?
Steals. Oh, that's a tough one. What?
Stay on topic, Mavs Muse. We're not down to that part yet.
Oh, yeah,
already
we're
had to
not
warn
down
Richard
yet.
about staying out of context.
Steals. It's crazy. I'm only gonna say this. Basically based on what he did in the playoffs and because of the amount of minutes he will end up playing. I'm gonna go with Luka. Luka averaged the most steals in the NBA Finals. He had hella steals in the postseason in general for a guy that doesn't play defense. Luka knows how to read offenses pretty well, and he's able to play these passing lanes very well. And I think it's gonna be Luka Doncic is gonna lead in steals for the Dallas Mavericks this upcoming year.
I'm gonna go on a wild card here because I got faith.
Oh, wild card!
I got faith in our new player, and I'm gonna give Najee the chance on this one.
Oh,
Najee's getting it. Getting into Najee. I think that man's ready to prove something. He said Herb Jones who?
Right. Herb Jones who? Herb Jones
who?
Who? All right, field goal percentage on you.
I bet y'all like that 255, Joe and Richard. Now they calm down. All right. Field goal percentage. Ooh. Who was it last year? Who was it? Are we going all player? We have to have a baseline, right? Like I'm not going to go with like the guy who plays the backup player that might have decent, right? So
no, your top 8 rotation, right? Like your guys that are actually going to play. I think it's an easy choice, but like part of me wants to pick a different player, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to go with Kyrie Irving.
You're going to go with Kyrie? Wow.
Go with Kyrie. I think Kyrie's ready to prove something.
Wow. Okay. That's kind of out there. I admit. I'm going to say Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford is.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about the centers.
Yeah,
okay, that's dumb. Sorry, Lively Gafford. All right, I'm changing my pick. I'm an idiot. I didn't think about that. I wouldn't even think of the centers. I'm thinking like shooters, though, like main shooters. Yeah, my bad. You gonna go Gafford?
You good? Yeah, I'm gonna go Gafford. Because he's not gonna do hook shots. He's not gonna take middies. He's going to get a rebound and dunk it. He's going to get a pass and go lay it up and dunk it. He damn near broke Wilt Chamberlain's record last year. So I think he's going to have the highest field goal percentage for us next year for sure.
Putting my faith in.
Richard K says lively. Joe says lively. Frank says lively.
Lively.
Who you going? Oh, okay. Me and TMP, we on the same page. We both said Gafford. TMP said D-Live going to be taking more off rim looks this season. See? We're right there. And then Joe,
that's a pause.
Hey, yo.
That was a pause. That's a pause.
TMP, you got to be careful on here, man. You got to watch your words.
Say the pregame show. You got to be careful.
Because, I go after Joe when he says some sussy stuff, like Joe Jizzle. He's ready to come after people when they say something. Can't wait to hear what Joe says. I already know what he's about to say. Yeah, I can't say it. So 3-point percentage. Is it me?
Who you going with? It's this one's you.
3-point percentage. This is a tough one. You have an opportunity to pick one of the greatest 3-point shooters of all time, or you could pick one of the greatest difficult 3-point takers of all time in Luka Doncic. Or you got another great 3-point shooter in Kyrie Irving. That's tough. I'm gonna go Klay Thompson. It's definitely not a hot take. I don't know why I play the bomb. I'm sorry. It's not a hot take.
I mean, a lot of
think
people think he's going to be Klay Thompson, so it kind of is a bit of a hot take. So,
I guess so, right? Joe says you're lucky, Nancy, watching. Man, Joe's been crossing the line, Nancy. So don't let Joe try to lie to you here, okay? He's been crossing the line lately. But no, I'm gonna say Klay. I think if everything goes as expected, Klay is just getting wide open shots. I think he could be around 42, 43%, to be honest with you, because he's not going to be taking difficult threes like he did with the Warriors. And as a matter of fact, I think Klay's going to get more assists this season. So I'm going to say 43% from three for Klay. It's just going to be easy money for Klay this year.
Yeah, I think I'm in agreement on that. I think Klay's going to prove what he's able to do.
Yep.
On the fly adjustment.
And then you saw when he got going in last night's game, you could just feel it in the arena, like they were doing movements to find him wide open. So it's just it's gonna be exciting to see how the Mavericks end up pulling that off with Luka Doncic and Klay and Kyrie on the court together. It's gonna be fun.
All right, so
TMP says Nick
ahead.
says 40% on three for Klay. Frank says FY don't pick a big on 3-point percentage sticks. TMP says Klay's gonna take so many difficult threes. I doubt he leaves. Oh, okay. Oh, so you got him taking difficult threes. Kareem says probably Luka though. Oh, you're talking about on turnovers. Okay, well, go ahead. We on free throw percentage. I'm sorry.
Free throw percentage. I'm putting Kyrie.
I'm gonna go.
Our colors. Look at it.
Yeah, see that. I'm gonna go with Luka. No, I'm playing. I'm gonna go with Klay again on free throws.
You crazy if you.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're wrong on that against Luka, if you're wrong on that, Luka, this season is over for people.
Oh
this
man,
season is over.
Over under. No, I got an over under for the chat. Hold on. I got an over under for the chat. Let me go ahead and end this. Appreciate y'all selecting on the poll. Let me go and put another poll. Over under. Come on. Under Luka Doncic. From the all right. So I put an over under in the chat. I put over under Luka Doncic 79.5% from the free throw line. Let me know if y'all think he's going to be over or under 79.5 for this upcoming season. That's going to be interesting. All right. Turnovers. My goal, right?
Yeah. What is Joe talking about? Stop looking at your keys, youngster. Who is he talking
What is that?
to?
Who's he talking to? Stop looking at your keys.
Oh, I think because you're
Joe,
looking
how
down
much-
as you're typing. You're looking down as you're typing.
Hold on. So Joe can see this, you know. Joe, here's my keyboard, right? You want me to type like this?
Yeah,
Or
that's
can
actually
I
the
look
proper way
down?
to type. That means you know your keys. Yeah, that's actually the proper way to type. Yeah.
Oh Lord, I could do that too, but we're talking about YouTube
Okay,
here.
so
You
on to
gotta
the
be
next
ready.
one. Turnovers. Who you got?
Turnovers. I got Luka Doncic. Damn it, I didn't want to do it, but it's Luka. He's gonna have the ball in the hand the most, so definitely Luka Doncic. I hate doing that. I can't think of anybody else though. We don't have Tim Hardaway Jr.
Kareem.
so
I kind of agree with Kareem, but I just if Hardy
do you
plays
say?
a bunch,
What do
I'm
you
afraid Hardy's going to be a little crazy. But I think if he starts doing that many turnovers, he's going to start getting pulled again. I don't think Kidd will keep him in for that purpose. So yeah, I think I agree, 'cause he's going to have the ball so much. I think same thing. It's kind of inevitable.
yeah. Hey, what's up, Empire Jeff? I see you in the building. What's up, man?
Oh, let's go ahead. Should I just go ahead and put our pick for the next one? Should I go ahead and get that out there now?
Everybody in the chat, who do y'all think is going to lead the Mavericks in the most hits to the faces for this upcoming season? Y'all want to say it in the same unison? 3, 2, 1. Dwight Powell.
I'm sorry.
Even
the
in
GOAT.
this,
Mavs Muse is in here. Might still be in here. The GOAT. The GOAT is going to get the most hits to the face. You know what though? Like, look, we can't we can't disrespect the man too much. Did you see that man in that preseason game? That man laid it out on the line for a ball going out of bounds in that man was like, I'm saving it. Like, get that man a statue. Get him a statue.
what is going on? Why can't I hear myself?
I don't know. You shouldn't be hearing yourself. I didn't change any settings. You can't be hearing yourself. You had to break yourself in.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. It's interesting. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. Everyone has been on this Dwight Powell thing. I've been going back and forth with King. I've been going back and forth with who else? Richard and Joe and Big J. Like, suddenly, Sticks, like, they're like, oh, he should be our third power forward or our third center or things like that. And I'm just like, y'all know as soon as he gets in the game, y'all going to be so mad that he's in the game. Like, I don't know what happened.
Remember
Like,
fan jam, that man was bobbling things everywhere. Dude, Lively. So Powell goes to take that last three, and Lively's nowhere near him, and Lively just looks at him and goes, he was under the rim and he just waved at him.
You know when Dwight Powell was at the free throw line and I was trying to distract him and I was like, woo. Look. I ain't even gonna do it. I'm gonna save my Dwight energy for when it's an appropriate time. But I'm still in the realm of thinking that we need to find a better backup four beyond Maxey, maybe Max. After you saw him get that one dunk, maybe he could be a viable option at the four. I doubt it. Yeah, but still, Dwight Howard won a dunk contest without technically a dunk, But yeah, so I don't get the Dwight Powell love suddenly, but hey, y'all do y'all. TGK is going to be consistent and not want him on the team. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. And that might not allow me to get communications. Dwight should get a statue of him holding an ice pack to his head next to the arena med station. Oh my God. Appreciate that, Jared. Oh, hold on, Jared. I got you a sound effect. My bad. I haven't even played your sound effect. What am I doing, Sticks? You're supposed to tell
These
me.
people are completely literal. Metaphors are gonna go over his head.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm like, what is that
I'm supposed to keep up with which members? Did you say that just now?
No, I'm messing with you. I'm messing
Hold
with you.
on. Let me redo this. Did you say that just now? Gotta look up at it.
Oh yeah. No. I was just kidding. All right, man. Let us know what y'all think of our 2024-2025 season stat predictions. Let me know if y'all agree with Stix's picks, even though he only disagreed with me on steals, free field goal percentage, free throw percentage. So we only disagreed on 3 topics. Let me know who y'all rocking with. Pause looking up at TGK. I'm dead.
I knew that was coming. I figured it'd be Joe before it was Kareem. Oh, he's just too old and slow.
No eye contact. Sticks. That's weird.
I didn't make eye contact. with him. He looked down after I looked up, so I'm safe, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. You already know this is when Midnight Mavness starts to take a turn.
It's
all right.
Taking a turn 100% now. And we still don't have Luca Lounge ready to load. We'll have that for the launch. We'll have Luca Lounge officially back. So next Thursday we have the official pregame show to start the season. We're gonna unveil the new thumbnail and all that good stuff, and we'll have a full-fledged show for y'all. And then the very next night, we're going to have the first Midnight Mavness of the new season. So
it's gonna be a very fun time next week.
So the question now is, I guess I can do this for now. Let's do this. Position this. Go back to dual mode for now. And let me give out a link to everybody. So for anybody that doesn't know, this is a legitimate link. We've had people like question it a couple times. I guess I can officially close down that other app now since I don't have.
Can we say this before y'all click the link? This is not like StreamYard. This is very sensitive, very specific. You need to have headphones on. You need to be able to close your YouTube, and yeah, I mean you don't have to be on camera, but just make sure you have some kind of headphones that could, get your voice through and prevent noises from coming in. That way it's not echoing and stuff like that. So it's more sensitive than StreamYard. Sorry about that, but for us to upgrade the show, we had to go over here, and it's not as streamlined as StreamYard. Sorry.
Yep, and you will start muted, and then we will test your mic, and then I will bring you in from there. I am not doing video yet. I have not built the video setup for this. I don't think most people really care to be on video for this. It's more just to talk, so it just makes it a better quality product for people watching that, unless it's planned to have you on camera. So you will start muted. I will test it, and then we'll bring you on if you join.
So Kareem's question.
Let me send out the link now. I got the link now. And yes, please have your stuff picked out and do it correctly. You'll break it.
So go into the settings, and in the settings select what is it, your audio as like your Bluetooth headset and things like that, and you don't have to select the camera. But again, it's a sensitive system. But to answer Kareem,
TGK.
Yeah, sensitive. Like I am very sensitive. I'm very sensitive. So, Kareem says, any worry about Luka playing or not the first game? Sticks, what you think?
I don't have any worry.
I don't have any worry either. I think he plays. I think they kept him out. Knowing Jason Kidd, they kept him out because they didn't want to show San Antonio the full package. Starting five and
Joe likes
the full package. Yes, he does.
Hey, yo.
Yes, he does. They don't. Joe. I was about to say Joe. Oh my God, Jason Kidd didn't want to show the full repertoire. Whoa.
What?
Who joined? Someone joined?
Yeah, there's no one joined. Man, what's going on with your
By the way,
stuff now? Like you're just randomly hearing crap that's not there now.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just like
what's going on with you?
Bleeding through my ears.
Guess,
but yes.
No one loves us. No one wants to join.
Fine. No one wants to join us. That's fine.
Talk to y'all then.
We can end the show. Y'all want us to end the show?
Yeah,
I mean,
end the show.
Well, if y'all don't want to join, y'all could ask questions. This is y'all's section here. For everyone that's commenting, if y'all haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. And if you got any specific question, let us know right now so we could share our thoughts with y'all. Jared said he'll join. All right. Make sure you got some headsets.
Click the link.
Right, Jared.
Click it.
TMP says I'll join in a second. All right.
There we go.
We got some.
It gives me time. I'm working on bringing the comment section in, so we'll have it for this one. I'm working on it. Okay, we got Big J in the house.
Uh-oh.
And he was supposed to come in muted, but it doesn't look like he is. You there, Big J?
Yeah, I can barely hear you though.
Yeah, that's fine. I got to bring you. Hold on a second. They can't hear Big J yet. I got to bring him into this. No. He should be able to hear him. Yeah, can y'all hear Big J? I forgot. I did that last thing we tried to do didn't work, so I went back to the default. Chat, can y'all hear him?
Talk, Big J.
Hey, can anybody hear me?
Yep, we can hear him. I can hear him.
This is going to have the wrong logo, but I don't have time to fix it right now, so I'm going to bring it in even this way. So we can do the comments the way you want to do them.
Okay.
Now I'm trying to figure why you guys super low in my ear though.
Well, volume it up, Big J.
I got it all the way up.
Volume it up more.
Low in your ear?
You went I can't hear you now, Sticks.
You can't hear him. What? I'm not.
Oh, now I can hear you.
I wasn't really talking.
Oh, do we got Jared in here? Is Jared in here?
Jared in here. Jared?
All right.
Because his mic muted.
Looks like we're starting to
turned it on yet.
Looks like we're starting to figure this stuff out, man. You know, audio, stuff like that. I see we got hella people on Twitter watching. If y'all still watching, appreciate y'all. If y'all don't mind coming over here to YouTube, it'd be easier to connect. Also, again, Discord. I don't know how many times
Sounds like Jared's in. Hey, do me a favor too. When y'all are on here, when you're not actively talking, use your mute on your mics too, so that we don't get extra feedback through all the channels. So, what's up, Jared?
Yo, what's going on,
Hey,
guys?
Long time no talk, man. How you doing?
Oh man, I've just been super busy with the kids' basketball team.
Yeah, I see you, man. You got a whole basketball court backyard. In the backyard. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and tomorrow in exactly 12 hours, we will be playing Game 5, and so far we are 4-0.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That means y'all putting in a lot of work, man. That's dope. That's good to hear.
Lots of practice on that court in the backyard, man.
Yeah. I remember I grew up with a backyard basketball court. Great times, man. Great times. Is that TMP?
That is TMP. It is
Can you hear
TMP
us?
himself. Are you there? He's trying to fix out his audio. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Who's
okay.
having audio problems now? Yeah. What? I had to do it. It's only fair.
Yeah.
I'm trying to switch to the comments thing, but I got to try to build it while y'all are talking. You keep talking. Interact. I'm doing stuff.
All right, I'm reading comments. Richard K said, cams look crisp and everything looks good. Y'all should be ready for the regular season. Looking forward. Good night, all. Good night, Richard K. I know it's late for you. All right, man. For the guys that we got on the stream, looks like we got Big J and Jared. Well, what's y'all feedback, man? I want to hear feedback of the show first, and then give me a topic that y'all want to talk about for the Mavericks.
Done everybody talking all at once.
Yeah. All right, Big J, go ahead.
No, I mean, the show's looking better. I appreciate all the work Sticks and you are putting in to improve the quality. You know, it is noted, and we appreciate all the work you guys do. And I hope everybody puts in a $20 super chat just to say thanks to all the work, you know.
No, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Now, if I hear that beep one more time, though.
Hit it.
We gotta do it.
Now, look, yesterday that was a mistake on my end because I have the beep and bomb next to each other. I don't know why I put everything in alphabetical order, so that was my fault. I didn't mean to, but all right, Jared, what you think, bro? I know, you haven't been up here in a while. What's your thoughts of the new layout, man?
I mean, I can't wait to see what the final look is going to be, but I can definitely say that it's been cleaned up a whole lot. I appreciate that, Sticks. It's looking real clean.
Yeah.
What do you mean the final? This is the final. What you talking about? I do appreciate
You said that y'all had some more stuff that y'all were debuting next week.
Yeah. Now,
So that's the final with everything.
Yeah, I don't know. We
Pre-game
really
show.
have that much more. I don't think we.
Yeah,
have
the
that
pregame
much
show,
more,
we got
honestly.
those segments that they haven't, the segments they haven't seen and stuff like that. So we got some more stuff. I probably might go green screen. I don't know. We might have to test that out.
Man's got enough problems. I don't know if we can pull up green screen.
Yeah. No, I'm not going
Just glad his camera's working now. You know what I'm saying?
The TMP get his mic working?
Muted right now. Unmute yourself. You got to mute. You come in muted. There you go.
There it is.
There it goes.
There it
boys.
is.
What is up,
TMP
boys?
in the building. What's up, man?
Hey! I'm just enjoying y'all's stream. I'm like a fiend. I'm like an addict who just can't wait for next week. I can't get here soon enough.
Yeah.
I want to ask y'all one question. I'm sure you've answered this in different ways. I want to narrow it down though for both of you. What is one sign or one thing outside of health? Because always, right? What is one thing that will be like a mile marker down the highway to you? If you see this is consistently happening or not happening, something like that, you go like, oh, this is going to be good. Like heading for the long playoff stretch again. Like you go, oh, I'm seeing this, or these couple things happen consistently or not happen at all or not happen as frequently as they used to. And that is an awesome sign. Like what jumps into your mind when you hear that?
Sticks, you want to go on this one? I already got it.
You have at it for now.
I already got some. All right. So for me is your second unit's production.
Okay.
So basically, Quinn Grimes, Najee Marshall, your Hardys, basically your bench unit. What is your bench unit doing when Luka Doncic is sitting, when Kyrie's sitting? That's gonna tell us everything, because as you saw yesterday, every single player was able to dribble, was able to do a move and
play basketball,
move the ball around. Yeah, they were able to play basketball and keep the defense on edge. Sticks so eloquently told me earlier today. I'll let him dig into that. Pause. But I'm just excited to see what the bench unit could do whenever the superstar is not playing, and that's going to be the biggest difference from last season into basically the majority of Luka's career. Is now you got players that could go do something without having to look for Luka to do something. So that's going to be the big telltale sign, because if your second unit can win you a game and they could blow out a team in the middle of the third quarter and Luka doesn't have to play a fourth quarter at all and half of a third, then those things, they're like dividends, right? They start to compound over the season. And when Luka Doncic doesn't have to put an extra 20 minutes here, an extra 20 minutes there, he's going to be healthier the later the season goes. So that's going to be the big thing for me.
That's a great answer.
Thank you.
Don't ask me right now. I'm trying to build something.
Okay, you're thinking.
Not working. I'm working.
One thing I was thinking.
He's always working.
And TGK, you just touched on it, and I think this maybe hasn't been mentioned enough. I've heard it. I thought this a long time ago, so I know it's not a unique thought to me, but I'm not like ripping anyone off when I say this. Is that you just touched on it? Hopefully, if health permitting, this team is going to blow out so many bad teams. Like we remember those last 22 games post trade, right? Where we were just running over teams, right? And they were the lesser teams. A lot of those teams weren't still playing and stuff like that. But this team at full health is just going to, gallop over a lot of bad teams, and which means, and this is a wonderful thing, Luka is going to play, 5 minutes into the fourth, a lot of nights, and that would be a great thing. But when you're projecting Luka's stats, now I don't live and die by Luka's stats, but when you're projecting Luka's stats, you need to factor that in. This dude hopefully is going to be sitting through a ton of fourth quarters. And Luka and Kyrie are fourth quarter monsters, right? But if they're sitting because the game's over, those stats are going to naturally take a dip, and that would actually be a good sign, right? That would actually be okay. It's okay that Luka's averaging 28 this season. I some of y'all were projecting in the comments like 31, 32, stuff like that. And I know it's impossible for us to think of Luka not scoring 30 a game when we see how easily he does it. Like it looks effortless most nights, but if he's playing 31 or 2 minutes a lot of nights, that would be an amazing, amazing sign. And so just for all the fans, I know you guys understand it, but for all the fans that are watching, if Luka's average dips down because this team is so great, just smile, it's okay. Yep. It's okay if he's sitting a lot of fourth quarters, because that means he's going to be healthier or more likely to be healthy when the real second season kicks in, right? Fact. And so if he's averaging 27.9 or 28.7, I'm going to be fine if it's because of all the good reasons, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's I totally agree, because if Luka is scoring less, obviously, and having less minutes, because I would like to see Luka at 30 minutes, 32 minutes average per game.
That'd be amazing.
Because if we're thinking, and I get it, it's gonna be hard for some of us to be like, oh, we're blowing out teams. This isn't that exciting, or Luka Doncic isn't scoring 50. This isn't that exciting. Who cares? because the goal is a championship, y'all. And when the goal is a championship, like Klay said, you have to sacrifice some things. And part of that is Luka's production because the team's so good.
Yeah.
He won't have to play that much. So that's definitely something you're going to be seeing this upcoming season.
Right. And for the people who are primarily Luka fans, I know they often kind of sarcastically get called Luka stans. I promise you guys, if that's the category you fit in, is you primarily cheer for Luka, I promise you, Luka would rather sit in fourth quarters because his team is crushing people. Like he would rather take the lower points per game and be healthy for that final 16 game, for those final 16 wins we need. So if that's where you start with is I'm a Luka guy, cheer your boy on because that's what he would rather, right? He would rather be sitting watching his team blowing people out, blowing, the Hornets out on some February game. Like he would much rather be goofing off on the bench, making fun of Dwight Powell getting hit in the face. Like he would much rather have fun doing that, being a great teammate, but resting his body. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, it goes a long way. That's the thing. That's the biggest difference if they're able to pull that off. Big J and Jared, don't be shy, man. Y'all can talk too.
Jump in, guys.
Yeah, man. Respond to Joe here.
Oh, I had to have it on mute for a while because I'm at work and I was driving, and y'all didn't want to hear all the rocks I'm driving over, man.
Damn.
We do appreciate that very much. Yes, we do appreciate it.
Oh man. Well, TMP, what are your thoughts, man? I haven't got to hear your thoughts on the show, man. I'm always open to feedback.
I'm loving it, guys. You guys are doing a really good job. I know it's a work in progress, but the progress has been showing, right? Your work's been paying off. And I'm excited, dude. I'm just excited to see all the videos, all the graphics, all the kind of new interactive things y'all are going to have implemented. And so I think there's just a fan base that is itching and ready to go, man. And so I expect a big boom of followers and interaction for you guys, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah, man. It's,
did you notice?
We're all working.
Did you notice your screen?
Yes, I love the screen. Looks great. All right, so for those that are watching, and if you want your comments to be read and reacted to by Big J and TMP, and also Jared and Stix and myself, this is your opportunity, man. Sound off in the comments below. Let's see what y'all got, man.
Why is Joe commenting and I'm not hearing his lovely play-by-play? Like, why am I not hearing his voice? Joe, where are you, man?
I don't know. Joe's shy right now, bro.
It's just Stix doesn't want. He's like, no. No, Joe is like the ambassador for hitting the like button in the comments, though, man. He's been motivating.
Well, he had to
people,
take my role now that
doing
I'm
a good job.
I'm on the show. He had
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my dog scared the hell out of me, so we just.
Frank, is it a really good idea to show our comments?
So, TMP, let me ask you this question.
I don't know if we're going to keep this going forward for Midnight Mavness. You are correct. They might.
Yeah.
Oh, man, after a loss, you're not going to want to show the comments.
We did discuss potentially. Appreciate you, Joe.
Oh, highlight that, man. Highlight that. Let me get it.
I got it. It's already up there. I'm way ahead of you guys.
Appreciate that. Joe, $10 super chat says, the AV feed is, all things considered, superb. Excellent work, gentlemen. Thank you, Joe. Let me hit your sound effect one more time. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. It means a lot.
On that question, we do appreciate that, Joe. Thought process for everybody in the channel. We are debating, since we're going members only, starting next week. And if you're not a member and you would like to join the show like you guys are right now, if you're not a member, we are not going to allow you up. We have to provide benefits to the members. So the people that actually donate and help us, get some money for the effort we're putting in here are going to get priorities on some things, right? So after the season starts, so next Friday or Saturday, and we are going to put out the schedule and kind of pre-schedule some of these so you kind of know when we are, because depending on how games are going to be, we're going to rotate back and forth. And we may try to do some other shows on Saturdays. We're also talking about doing a few watch-alongs. We can't let Marcel have all the fun on watch-alongs.
There you go.
So, but what we are debating on is the comment about should we have these comments up here, right? Should this feed right here have those? I'm debating on cutting after the show's over, when the edit comes out, cutting the members only. So we play the Luca Lounge, and I'm just gonna do an outro, and then we will switch to Luca Lounge, and then I'm just gonna come in at the end of and edit the studio when YouTube processes everything, and just cut that part from the feed so that we don't get in trouble for doing stuff like this and people getting offended and going and trying to hurt the show. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all think that's a good idea?
I think after losses, you're going to get. I think after losses, there will be angry people saying angry things in the comments, and you may have with kind of the reputation that Mavs Twitter now has, or Mavs fandom has. There's going to be plenty of upset fan bases that would love to kind of come in on a night where the Mavs lose and kind of rub it in your face and all that kind of stuff. And while that might be fun, just for the locker room feel of it all, you may not want it, on your screen.
Yeah. I mean, well, Mavs Twitter is what Mavs Twitter is, man. It's
the Wild West.
Yeah, and that's why, I think YouTube comments, especially if it's like a Midnight Mavness, you'll get more of the members on here, but Twitter comments, I don't think we'll be showing.
And to be fair, I can. So we're derail. Joe just put derail. I can delete the message.
Yeah,
so
that's one
I
thing.
can take
that's
it out.
Good.
So if it is inappropriate, I can't even block the user and remove them from the feed. So I like it because if we're going to be interactive, it just gives people a little bit more feel. And because we are running multiple platforms, it allows people on the other feeds to feel like they're being involved in the show if they're not on YouTube. So it kind of gives that balance. It's kind of nice. But
cool.
we already had someone in the pregame show the other day trying to do the same crap, and I had to.
Oh yeah.
Had to take that out. So.
It was some
But I
valid
think that's what I'm
questions,
gonna do is because what I'm worried about is we leave some stuff in to have a little fun, and then someone comes afterwards and sees the replay, or the bots run the replay, the next 24 hours later. So if I just cut that part out of the show, then we can have fun and do what we want to do, and then we don't have to worry about it, effectively. But then I have a cut point because I put the thanks for watching at the end of it. In other words, I would do this real quick. I would come. And then
what a fire!
Why did your camera just go up? Whatever. And then we can play Luca Lounge, and then we have a cut point, so I can just clean. For the actual replay value, it's gone.
Yeah, Stix is such a tech guy. It's crazy.
TGK, what do you think? Maybe not best case scenario, most likely scenario. What do you think Klay's points per game are during the regular season?
Oh damn, that's a good one. That's a tough because he had 18 last year as the second option.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Hardaway Jr. got us around 12 or something like that, 11 as our backup or a six man.
Yeah,
I think with Klay being able to hit obviously more shots than TJ is going to be able to have better looks. I'm gonna say Klay at 15 points per game should be doable consistently. So, because I think Najee's going to break into his minutes. I think he's only going to get 26 minutes a game, to be honest with you. So if he's out there and he's shooting, damn, he's got to hit 4 threes, 3, that's 12, so 5. He's got to hit 5 threes. So maybe he'll hit 3 threes, couple of 2s, and a couple of free throws. Yeah, he could reach 15. I think 15 is a good number for him, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
that's what I would say.
I'd be thrilled with anything between 15 and 17. I think that'd be really a great sign on decent efficiency, right? If the shots are falling on a regular basis, that's great. Didn't he take 10 threes a game last season? Is that right?
Thought it was 9, but yeah.
Was it 9? Okay. Hey, what's up, Big J?
Big J says, I thought it was 9, as if it was some major difference. He's I thought it was 9.
No.
Hey, I'll take correction from Big J.
I know, I'm just didn't you were just under 30, right at 39% at 9 threes a game?
He was just under 39 because it really drove me crazy when everyone was and he shot 38%. I'm like, man, come on. Round up. That was just under 39%.
Let me see. He averaged.
Well, and it's even the comments
9.
about everybody.
He averaged 9
health now.
Jay knew.
Did average 9? Yeah. Even talking about
his
9 injuries and stuff like that, and it's The man played. Didn't he play almost all season?
Yeah, he played over 70 games last year.
Yeah, more than most players played.
It was like 72 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like his injuries, you're really worried about his injury status? Like people are just pissed
He played
off.
77.
77?
Last season?
77 games last season.
And then over 70 the year before, right? It's 2 healthy years back to back.
69.
Only 69.
Played
Okay, so
69
right
the
there.
year before
Nice.
and,
Yeah,
and
right
77
there.
last season.
That was after the. So I mean, the thing is, like, people are just. I mean, it really comes down to a simple thing. People, what the hell? You see, it just randomly put. Y'all see that too? The comment, it just randomly put Joe's comment in the middle of the screen. I have no idea what heck happened there. I have no idea why I did that. Anyway, but
because Joe's a moderator. That's why Joe's a moderator.
Yeah,
so
but
the powers.
Yeah.
That's right. I lost my whole train of thought now. Oh, Klay, like they're just. It really comes down to one thing. They're pissed that Klay came to Dallas. That's it.
Yeah.
They're pissed that Klay came to Dallas. They do not want Dallas. These people do not. You know, I'll give you an example. I'm already watching things like, this is one of the greatest baseball playoffs ever. This is so great. I've watched the Mets get shut out like freaking 5 games. That's not a great playoffs. The Rangers last year, Adolis was breaking records. The Rangers went 11 games on the road win. Like, nobody's ever done these things. What are you guys talking about? Like, because we aren't the big market teams is what people think. Now, basketball, we are really becoming a big market. And it's so disrespectful to the things we've done just because they just can't stand Texas and Dallas. Like, they just can't.
Yeah, there would be no worries about, Klay's lost a step and, he's way past his prime if he was in L.A., right? They'd be like, LeBron got his elite sniper. He's going to be feeding him.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron's one of the greatest facilitators and playmakers and players, of course, of all time. But Luka is better right now. And yet there's that weird, narrative shift of like, he's, he went to Dallas.
But,
he's it's just sad.
Something though?
What's up?
You said something too, just a second ago, because you're saying that if we were a big market team, but people don't understand we're the number 5 market in the country.
Number 5.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're not like, Memphis or some of these other places. We are a major market.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We are. And they try to deny that we are.
But there's a big difference in like the Lakers market, the Celtics in New York Knicks market, and the Bulls market. Like there's a difference in. Well, I don't know. The Knicks, they haven't been successful at all. So
their market is ridiculous, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Frank, great point. It is Cuban's fault. It is Cuban's fault.
It is Cuban's fault. Yeah.
Oh, I'm testing some changes in size. Do me a favor, a couple of y'all comment real quick because I need some comments to see if this worked.
Yeah, get some comments in here. Say call Sticks the TTK. There we go. Sticks is TTK. The technical kid.
Ooh, that's a little too small.
No, the testing kid. The testing kid. Let's go.
Yeah, guys, whenever y'all are talking about the narrative that's going on about Klay specifically, I think it's actually a trickle down that he's catching more of it for not just because he left, but because there's a narrative around Luka complains too much, Kyrie is toxic, and even though all of the teammates and the coaching staff and everybody involved has tried to debunk all of this nonsense, the national media, especially people like ESPN, are going to continue to talk about those narratives as if they're true and ignore the fact that there is testimony saying to the contrary. So he's catching like the third part of a narrative that's hate on Dallas because of the other 2 stars. So he's the third star coming in. He has to catch a little bit of that negative narrative just like them, because they can't have 1 positive and then 2 negatives, because they refuse to give up their narratives on Luka and Kyrie, despite the fact that everybody has said Kyrie is a great teammate. He's a mentor. Jaden Hardy is like a puppy dog following him around. All this kind of stuff. they will not let it go. And because they will not let it go, they have to double down and triple down. And now Klay's going to catch the brunt of the new narrative.
Yeah, and
in my opinion, from what I've seen.
What stinks behind that too is I mean, a lot for on our side, of course, but Klay has been universally beloved for like the last 14 years or however long his career's been. Like everybody loves Klay. Like everyone says funny things about Klay. They talk about him reading his newspaper. They talk about him on his boat. Obviously, he's one of the greatest shooters of all time. Like he's a beloved player, and this is probably like the first time he's receiving kind of this critical eye on the national stage where people are like, oh, I don't know about this. You know, he's been beloved his whole career because he's like evidently just a lovable guy, right?
Yeah.
You know what though? What did I say to you earlier? What did I say to you earlier, right? I think it's funny this year because so people are like, now it's not just Luka's going to get trashed. People actively want to see Klay fail. Like they're actively waiting for Klay to fail. So like if Luka has a semi-bad game and Klay has a rough game, they're going after Klay. Like that's what they're going to do. So it actually may help sometimes if Klay doesn't have as great of a game, great game. Like it might not just be Luka like taking all the flack now. And I mean, it's not necessarily a good thing, but it helps, distract from everything's always Luka's fault. Oh my God, it's always Luka. It's like, oh, whatever.
Right. And forget. Oh, sorry. Did you go?
Oh, you good. It just is funny that it is funny, like if Klay was with a different team, like the Lakers, how hyped up it would be, or if Kyrie went, how hyped up it would be. It's just funny how that all turns out. Frank did a member for 6 months. Look at Frank. He says hello, Sticks.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what that was.
Okay. I didn't know what that coloring was.
Yeah. So basically, like when a member meets a certain threshold of how long they've been a member, they also get like the ability to have a highlighted comment.
Yeah, no, but I didn't know what that color meant in the screen when it did it on the thing in the chat. I didn't know.
Yeah. That's probably what
Well, there's a few of us who would have more months if you wouldn't have canceled and redid everything, TGK. Just saying. Had me re-sign up. The audacity.
Yeah, you were only paying 99 cents, so even if it lasted for 5 months, we got just as much money when you went back.
Come on.
Well,
now,
yeah,
dog.
but how much am I doing now? 10.
You're not 99, right?
I don't think it.
You're not 99.
I don't think it changed yours though. Like, do you have check and see if you got a member's a month comment? You might.
I would, except I'm in here, so I exited out of YouTube.
Yeah, like you told
I'm sure I have
Come on
one.
now, dog.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure. I'll save that for next Thursday. It's fine.
All right. That works. So
I'm gonna leave that up.
So
it's weird these like alignments are funny. It like cuts off the 6 month part. I gotta raise that up now.
that Legion Twitter account was already trolling Klay, but Micah on the Knicks went 1 for 3 on threes and not a word. You already know. That I know what Twitter handle you're talking about. You already know. But Jared, I'm gonna come down there to Houston, man. I need a hoop in that backyard, bro. I'll be down there.
Bring it on. I'm ready, man. Hey, good weather is coming too, so play all day. No heat.
Yeah. It's Micah now.
Thing.
McCall. Okay. Go ahead.
No, so do you guys think that some of the Klay hate comes from the fact that Klay did not choose to play with LeBron and the Lakers?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, bro.
100%, especially since his dad has such close ties to the Lakers. Everybody assumed that he was going to jump and do the Jalen Brunson and go play alongside his dad.
Yeah.
See, I think part of the reason he chose to come here, like he mentioned the whole fishbowl thing, but I think Klay is also smart enough to see that playing with LeBron is not just playing with LeBron. It's if you guys win, it's because LeBron won. If you guys lose, it's because you let LeBron down. That's kind of the narrative has become around them now. It's like, oh, everybody let LeBron down. He's carrying
for 10 years.
Like anybody else if they don't win a championship.
No, actually, for about 13 or 14 years, that's been the narrative ever since he went to Miami.
Yeah.
It wasn't his fault. It was everybody else's fault. He didn't have enough of a bench. LeBron even said that a couple of months ago. He did an interview where he was actually talking about how they didn't win against Dallas in 2011 because they didn't have a bench.
Oh, it's not because he
actually
averaged
said
less
that.
than Jet?
Yeah. He got outdone by a little 5'8" JJ Barea. But he wants to say it's because they didn't have a bench.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying for that entire series, I think Jet had more points, more rebounds, and more assists than LeBron.
I believe you are right, especially since he choked so much in the fourth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, LeBron disappeared.
Yeah.
I just noticed something. Why does the ticker say join us tonight at 12 a.m. Central Time for Midnight Mavness? What did you type in there? Or did you not change that?
Where?
The ticker says join us at midnight. We started at 9.
ChatGPT, my
made
fault.
one job in the last hour was to update the ticker.
That's ChatGPT, man. I'm sorry. That's ChatGPT. Come here, Sylvester. Come here.
Watch out what you do with Sylvester this time.
Yeah, well, and you also have to think, is there a chance that Klay didn't want to become a part of the Bronny circus?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, as of right now, he is arguably the worst player in the NBA who has a guaranteed contract.
Did you see?
And
Devin
I feel bad
Booker?
for him.
Y'all saw that Devin Booker video, right? Devin Booker's like, he not good.
I have not seen
Well, doesn't he have the worst plus minus?
Yes, he has
he's
the
got
worst plus minus, and he's like 10% from the field.
Yeah.
Wow, poor
Look,
kid.
it's pretty
10%.
kind of like golf, right? Like golf is very mental. Every sport has a lot of mental, and the stress of coming in, getting paid. You know, he's got a very big social media presence. He's seeing it all and hearing it all. And even if he was going to come in decent, coming in and playing with his dad in LA and all the crap that's going around him, that dude couldn't get his head right if he wanted to right now. There's no way. Like, there's just
I don't even think he wants to be there.
No, he'd rather be playing video games. Like, the dude has
exactly
8 million followers.
Yeah. He would rather be a gamer. And from everything I've seen, he's actually a pretty good gamer. But his dad wanted to make history because it stacks onto his legacy, not his son's. He got his kid paid, sure. But his kid was already going to be set for life because his dad's a freaking billionaire. So what did that contract do?
It took
That
a contract
contract
from
is
someone else
peanuts
that might have
compared to what
deserved it.
LeBron
That's
actually has and what he's going to give them.
Yeah, I think we know what that is called. You know, ain't that right?
It's called nepotism. Are you trying to go for nepotism?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just like to point out that my 6-year-old is shooting 40% from the field, and she's the youngest on her team. And he's shooting 10% in preseason against guys trying to make a roster.
You know,
Well,
and that's
but
the
at
thing.
least
You know,
he
I'm
got a
glad you-
$7.9 million guaranteed contract. I mean, come on.
Right.
Does he
He was
really?
struggling for money in life. You know,
Oh, yeah.
that point, like you said there, that's why, like, everybody, like, oh, like earlier, like, are you worried about Luka playing? No, I'm not. What did Jason Kidd say? I only care about one thing, health. He already knew who he was going to put in positions. He was worried about health. And everybody, you saw these guys playing against us. It was like guys in preseason were like trying to prove they could do something. You got guys trying to make the team. They're over-aggressive, thinking that's going to help them make the team. You got, you know, all these careless plays. And you think you throw Luka out there and some of these guys don't want to get their shot at Luka to prove they can defend him or beat him? Nah, bro. I didn't need Luka in any of those preseason games. None.
Yeah. Yeah, especially since game 3, that fourth quarter was just a turnover carousel, and it didn't look any better in any of the other games. Like, when you got a bunch of guys being super aggressive because they might have one spot left, and you got 4 or 5 guys competing for that one spot, I mean, come on. Even AJ Lawson wasn't safe. He got cut, and
that's why he's cut.
And he had a guaranteed contract, so they still paid him, and they still cut him.
Yep. Oh, by the way,
and everybody was super aggressive.
I put a poll in the comments below. I put how many points will Klay average this upcoming season? So if y'all haven't seen it, if y'all don't mind going over and put in your best guess on how many points he'll average. But I am happy that the kind of pivot to AJ Lawson. I'm happy we kept Gortman. I heard there was other teams that were interested in getting the Gortman services, but I'm glad we found a way to keep him. Hopefully, Big J invites me to some Legends games so I could see him out there, man.
On that note, is Fan Jam this Sunday for the Legends?
This Sunday, yeah.
Oh.
I might try to see if I can go to that. We'll see.
Do you still get courtside seats, Big J?
Yeah.
Or looks like we're gonna go Sticks.
Is that a plus 3?
Is that a plus 3? Yeah, I think he got 3. I think he got 3. I think he has 3 tickets.
Why are you advertising my business on?
I'm over here giving his tickets
3.
away.
Not plus 2, plus 3. I gotta bring the kid.
Oh yeah. I mean,
maybe not on this because we
right?
might use this as kind of like talking to people, and my kid's gonna be like annoyed with that, so probably might not be.
Yeah, nah. I'll see. I'll see if I can make it. I'm pretty sure the seats will be available at that event. All right, man. Anything else y'all want to talk about before we close the show?
What do you think?
I got a question.
Oh,
hold on.
TMP, go ahead. You went first.
I would say, what do you think the chances are that by the end of the regular season, Quentin Grimes is a more important player to this team than Najee Marshall? Is that feasible? Y'all see a world where that happens, or is that crazy?
I think Najee's is here to prove something. I don't think so.
Oh, I like Najee. Yeah, I'm not anti Najee.
I think the thing is that
but he's not a point of attack defender, Najee.
No, not like Grimes.
And Grimes is.
He was like glue, super.
He's
glue,
quick.
Man, but
he's quick,
yeah.
man. Yeah, and decisive.
And he doesn't get lost. He doesn't get lost on pick and rolls like Josh Green did. And his offensive game, like I was saying this on a playback last night.
Hold that note real quick.
He just looks
I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Oh, I think
I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can continue now. My bad. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Thank you. No, unhold now. No, but I was saying, I think I was saying on playback, where watching Quentin Grimes, he looks like a more comfortable, more how would I put it? Like, he just looks like a more comfortable Josh Green. Like he's just more sure of himself in his role, and his shot is quick. It's a pretty jump shot that he has, and he's able to dribble the ball and drive the basket. So I think Grimes has a chance to make an impact over Najee, but I think Najee having the bigger assignments is going to matter more. You know what I'm saying? But I think there's going to be moments where Grimes does make a name for himself on this team.
Great.
Jared, go ahead, man.
Yeah, well, to answer his question with my perspective on it, we can really just take a look at last year. You want to talk about a point of attack defender plus a more down low type help defender. You can take a look at what we had with Derrick Jones Jr. And then when we brought in PJ was more valuable to us, even though he wasn't the point of attack guy who was going to guard the best player on the other team, right? Mm-hmm. PJ was more valuable to us because of the fact that he could guard all the way up to a 5, right? He could guard 3, 4, and 5. Jones was not big enough to guard a guy like Jokic, right?
And that's the thing, and that's why I've been trying to get this conversation across, but I don't know if Jason Kidd's gonna do this where Najee would be the four, like the backup four in my mind. Like if you're trying to maximize everyone's like positions and their strengths or whatever the case may be. Today's basketball, a four is completely different than what a four used to be.
Yeah. It's not Sean Kemp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you have two centers that make up for a lot of potential deficiencies you might have at the four. So the way I look at it is like Luka Doncic at the one, Spencer Dinwiddie his backup, Kyrie at the two, Jaden Hardy his backup, Klay Thompson at the three, Quentin Grimes his backup, PJ at the four, Najee his backup, Lively at the five, Gafford his backup. Like it seems so seamless. Like it's like perfect. Like if you just focus on giving these guys and utilizing them at their strengths, it makes sense. But I understand it's Jason Kidd, and he's probably looking at it like, oh, it's Klay, Grimes, and Najee. They're gonna have a mix at the three. Who's at the two? Is gonna be Kyrie and Grimes. Like he's gonna stagger minutes. I already know he is, but I think if they were to keep it simple and allow the players just to be in their roles, like what their strengths are. I mean, I don't know how you felt doing that, but you just never know. But yeah, I hear you though.
Yeah, well, to go off of his question, the question that I actually had was, by mid-season, who do you think is going to be the first person coming off of the bench? Because right now, we're not sure who that's going to be, because it could be Najee, it could be Grimes, it could be Spencer, just because he's got history here and they might give him run first before to give Kyrie a break, right? But by mid-season, when everybody's kind of in their groove and everybody knows what role they're going to be, do you think Kidd's going to make any kind of adjustments and say, okay, we need to take out Lively halfway through the first and bring in Gafford so that we don't run Lively into the ground or something like that? Like, by midseason, who is going to be the number one guy coming off of the bench first, in your opinion?
I think it's going to be Najee. The reason for that, I don't think Klay is playing more than 4 to 5 minutes in that first quarter. So he's going to be the first one out. Najee's got to be the first one in. Kyrie normally plays like 6 to 8 minutes in the first quarter. So then Grimes or whoever they decide to bring in for Kyrie. But I think it's going to be Najee first. And depending on like foul trouble, Lively could be the first one out. But that could happen this upcoming Thursday, depending on who starts against Mr. Avatar, the Wembanyama. But for the whole season, I think Najee's going to be the first one coming off the bench, solely because you're not trying to put that many minutes on Klay Thompson.
Yeah, that's a good call.
You're muted, Sticks.
Sorry. I don't think we're in a Timberwolves situation anymore, right? Like, there's no more teams that have, like, two big men. You don't have a Gobert and a Cat. So I don't think, like, you're not in that position where you need almost like a Gafford and Lively to handle which we have that set up now. We could do that this year. If we had two big men in there, we could put those two in. I think they could handle business quite all right. So I think Najee will be able to handle any fours that he's going up against these days. You got PJ.
And do you think that with Lively having more of an offensive game that's bringing him out a little bit more, that opens up the possibility of them having Gafford and Lively there in the games at the same time if needed, because he's not clogging the paint, because he can actually move out, because he's changed up some of the stuff that he can do offensively?
It's possible.
Yeah. I mean, it's Kidd, though, so it's like, which coach would think outside the box like that? Like, I sure as hell would. I'd like to see what Gafford and Lively on the court could do, but yeah, I don't know if you'll see it. It is interesting.
That's Jared.
Yeah, that's Jared, Div.
It don't sound like an old man.
Joe asleep.
You gotta watch out. BJ might fall asleep again like he did last time too. Wake up at 4 in the morning.
I'm right.
I might sound like an old man.
But here's
I
the
am
thing,
an old man,
like
so
Frank's saying, Najee isn't a 4. I think the traditional roles of basketball are pretty much out the window. You don't get like Joker really doesn't play center. He plays more power forward, even though he's a big dude. Like he doesn't really want to play the center role. Like these roles are all over the place now. Like Luka's a point guard, and how tall is Luka again? 6'8", 6'9", 6'10"?
Yeah, 6'7".
He's a point guard. Like,
yep.
That's not a point guard. These roles make no sense anymore. So I don't know. Like I think everybody's kind of interchangeable. And when you play the Celtics and they play their 5 out with those guys, they don't have, you only have to have one. Watch my words here. You only have to have one center that can move around and play with. I still can't get it out with KP or something like that. I started to say flexible.
You can't what?
Hey. But outside of that.
Catch me outside. How about that?
I'm banned from talking.
Hey, yo.
What's up, Ultra 41?
Ultra says, I trust Kid a little more this year. A little more.
He deserves it, yeah.
I'm with you. A little more. I'm with you.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say we can trust Kid a little more.
Yeah.
No.
Let me go out there and just say
I'm waiting for the lineups.
Well, he's gonna play with lineups like he always does and drive everyone
He
crazy.
better not this year.
Oh, he will. He can't help. He's a tinkerer. He's just a madman. He's a mad scientist.
A tinkerer. Yeah.
Like something that I'm going to be really interested to see this year is, because I have not been high on this guy, is if Hardy can become like a really legitimate 3-point shooter. Like, because I think he is. I think he's a good catch and shoot 3-point shooter. And it'd be really interesting to see if he gets, he's been shooting really well, catch and shoot threes. I don't think he has the speed to, be a high level scorer or anything like that. He has a lot of skill. I'm not saying he doesn't. But as a catch and shoot 3-point shooter, I would love to see him really, really thrive in that role. I think that could be the kind of, when we talk about the depth of this team, he's the kind of guy that you could be like, oh yeah, maybe it's only 7 or 8 points a game, but like that's the difference in a ton of games, right? Like, oh, here's this guy who came in and hit 2 threes, and then he only played 10 minutes or less. Like that's huge. And he's, I don't trust him to run the offense or anything like that. I don't think we'll be asking him to do that very often. And if we are, if something bad has happened or something very, very good has happened, I don't know. But yeah, him being a reliable 3-point shooter is something I didn't have on my bingo card and until these last couple months. And I'm getting really excited. Like when he's shooting catch and shoot rhythm threes, I am very happy with that.
Remember what LeBron said?
If you remember, go ahead.
I was gonna say, remember what LeBron said in that one interview when him and JJ, when Redick, when they were talking on that one? Yeah, it was when they were, and he said, if they could have, if Tim goes off or one of the Mavericks goes off and hits 5-6 threes in a game, you can't stop the Mavericks, right?
Yeah.
Well, Klay should be able to do that. Now Grimes, now Najee, now looks like Hardy can do it. If we're hitting threes this year, we win last year. Like if we can hit the offense the way we think it is, we win everything last year. Because I'm so tired of people keep talking about the defense, and you and I were talking about this the other day. We held the Celtics to the lowest they'd been held to all year. Yeah. We just couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. That's it. Mm-hmm. If we hit shots, nobody can stop this team. And I think we have the players now that can do it. I'm not even worried about defense. It's not even. I don't even care. It's going to be fine.
Well, but the thing is, Stix, what I would add to that is we have fully fleshed out players now. Like we don't have a guy who's just an offensive player or just a defensive player. Like Grimes, Najee. These guys are they play D
Luka
and they
doesn't
score.
Play defense, sir. I just want to get that out there. Don't you know Luka doesn't play defense?
Well, that's a narrative that I've heard before. But just this idea of like last year in the finals specifically, PJ wasn't hitting anything and D Jones wasn't hitting anything, but they were defending their butts off. They were doing their best defensively, but the shots weren't falling because, especially D Jones, that's not his game, right? And so you bring in a guy who plays both ends of the court. and does that consistently. And the teams that win championships, right? They have the elite superstars that get all the credit and deserve it, and they're the huge difference makers. But they almost always have elite reserve players too, right? They almost always have elite sections of their bench that can come in and just win you a game or turn the tide in a game. And I'm looking at this roster going like, oh, I could see Hardy hitting threes in the playoffs. He wasn't scared. Say whatever you want about his weaknesses are. Say what you want about his vision, which I think is improving. Say what you want about his lack of huge burst, which I think is probably a credible critique. But like, that kid ain't scared. He is not scared. And not being scared at the biggest stage, that's impressive. For what was he in the finals last year, in the playoffs last year, 21, 20? Like he's so young. And so just to not be scared, like, is such an incredible characteristic. And I think we have guys that aren't scared. Najee's not going to be scared. I don't think Grimes is going to be scared.
Grimes already pretty. Grimes doesn't look scared.
No, these guys they're kind of like battle-tested, hard-nosed guys. Like, they're ready to fight, and I love that about them.
Yeah, if you remember Hardy during his rookie season, there's one like TSJ was just having a slump, and whenever Hardy would get minutes and when he was paired with Luka, anytime Luka would kick it to him, when he was wide open, he would knock it down. Like, Hardy has shown the capability to knock down wide open threes when he's fed from Luka Doncic, and Hardy has improved. The only thing is facilitating. Like, can he protect the ball? And at times he can. At other times he's very crazy with it. I just hope that we utilize him for what we need him for, right? Like a Jason Terry type role. You come in, you're here to get buckets. Let's get you active and let's get you going towards the basket to get buckets. So I just want everyone's role to be simplified, right? Simplify everybody's role and let Kyrie and Luka and the ball handlers that can ball handle do all the other stuff, but let Kyrie and Luka run the show. And then everyone else just focus on their strengths.
Just to point out, and this was somebody, it might have been, I forgot the name right now, but Hero of the Day or whatever, is it Hero of the Day?
Probably Hero of the Day.
I think he put it out, but it could have been somebody else. But Jalen Brunson's stats and where Hardy's already at are not that far off. And Jalen Brunson is 28 already. Hardy's 22.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yep.
He's not even really, like, a lot of these guys don't even come out this fast if they went all the way through college. So he's still young. Like, he's not like a Luka crazy phenomenal at that age, but he's still 22. He just turned 22 in July. Like, the kid's got plenty of room to grow, and he's taller than Brunson. So, and I agree with Marcel's comment earlier. Hardy ain't no 6'3". Ain't no way. I saw him standing next to him. Hardy is not 6'3". There's no way.
Yeah.
What is he?
He's
6'1", 6'2"? Oh, he's taller.
No, he's taller.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Like, Marcel's at least 6'1", because I stood up to Marcel at the fan gym and I'm 6'3", and he was almost up to me. He was a little bit shorter. And Hardy, in the photos he took today with him at that event he was at, Hardy was like at least 3 inches taller than him. So Hardy's got to be closer to 6'4", at least.
Yeah.
That's about right, because I think he came in the league at 6'3", and I think he grew because he came in at like 19.
Yeah, and you grow up to like 21, so he must have grown a little bit more, and they haven't updated.
Yeah, I stood next to him multiple times. I mean, like, me and him he's barely shorter than me.
You're what, 6'5"?
Yeah, you're that.
Yeah, I'm 6'5".
Man, Big J couldn't keep me out the post. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't keep me out the paint.
I couldn't who? Whatever, man.
Just shots fired.
Nah, at the 3v3, I was all right. Post up. Let me see if I got. Man, he pushed me out the way, bro. Like, yeah, I was lunch meat. That was funny. Good times. It was fun. And that was after, like, I heard my hip playing, you know, and stuff like that.
Hello.
But,
Daddy, are you done with your video?
Hey, yo.
You heard your hit where?
huh?
Hey, we're not going there.
Nothing.
We're not going there, BJ.
Nothing.
All right, man. Yeah, it is.
I
It is pretty
think,
funny, though. Like, talking about all this stuff we're doing, right? So we got TikTok running, YouTube Shorts ended up not working. So because you, but
because of me.
Of that. But TikTok still gets no activity for this.
No?
Oh,
I didn't even know we were on TikTok. I'm
I have
dead.
it on TikTok. We got a couple comments early on Twitter. We get good views on Twitter, but like people don't really interact with it.
It's always strange.
It's hard to
It's
tell.
strange.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It works, but it is kind of funny.
Well, the big test is next Thursday, man. Everybody will be back in the fold, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun times.
Oh, you
Fun
didn't
times.
make the broadcast long enough. It's already ended on X.
I'm dead. I put it to 11:30, I think.
Mavs Spurs are the final two teams to play, right? Is that right?
3 hours ago on X. That's not fun.
On, let me see.
No, we're live on X.
Yeah, we're live on X. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know why.
We play at 6:30 next Thursday, so we're gonna be one of the first teams on Thursday.
Okay. All right. I know we're one of the
I
final teams to have their first game, though. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because they start on the 22nd. I think it's like LA and somebody else.
Sweet.
Obviously.
Oh,
the
man.
Lakers.
I'm so ready for Mavs basketball, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm ready to. All right, man. I think it's getting late. I'm ready to go sleep. I know Sticks is tired. You need to go nap. And,
Sylvester tired.
So the little woo is tired. You know. But
This
before we
man
head
comes
out,
over
man,
to my house and says woo woo and woo wet to my dog, and I'm like, that is not what we call my dogs.
Not an approved nickname.
No.
because it's a woo woo and a woo wet.
No, it is not.
Boy and
It's a
girl.
dog. It is not a
Yes,
woo woo.
It is a woo woo. It is a woo woo.
No.
People in the chat, are dogs woo woos or are they not? I just need to know.
I've never heard anybody call a dog a woo woo until you.
Exactly.
I think that might be a family thing. I've never heard that before.
Might be a TGK only thing.
I get it. I get it. You probably were, 2 and couldn't say doggy or something. Woo woo woo. I get it, but like, I've never heard that before.
I don't need.
Frank, don't be agreeing with this man just to do it. Don't.
Huh?
Yeah, Frank knows. See, y'all just hating the hate. All right?
Brother.
Si Optimum Pride. Puking inang yan, Optimum Pride.
You finally
It's not
busted that
Optimus
one out. He hasn't
Prime.
used that one.
Yeah, it's been a while. All right, man. Yeah. Let's go ahead and call this a night. Hope y'all enjoyed Midnight Mavness. We finally got some guests on the show. Audio was crisp. Appreciate you, Big J, Jared, and TMP. Minus the first part where Stick sounded like he was in a porta potty, and it was a great show, man. Great show.
I don't know what you're talking about. I did not sound like I was in a porta potty. Okay.
I need that.
This voice. Every time I turn this voice on and anything, everybody starts buzzing out loud. I heard my voice too. I know what it sounds like. You know what's even funnier? Hold on. If I go to voice meter, right? And hold on. So I can hear myself. Let me turn it on, right? So, and then I go up here. I come down here. And I go over here. And then I come up here. So it just depends on which version of a baby I want to be. Am I a deep voice baby? baby. Anyway.
Yeah,
right,
it's definitely too late. He's getting delirious.
Yeah.
I'm not
I want me
delirious.
some
You're
glory hole
delirious.
at the
Oh my God.
I might be. I'm going to be delirious tomorrow because I'm getting off at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I don't know if I'm going to get any sleep because I got to go coach a basketball game.
Oh, jeez. All right. On that note, we definitely should
good
get out
luck.
of here then.
Good luck, Jared. Yeah, you need to get some rest, man. Anyway, appreciate
All right.
everybody. Been your boy TGK, who was Sticks, Big J, everybody. Adios.
Yeah.